Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. We got one extra face here for you, and we'll be sure to introduce him in just a second. But I wanted to take a second to say thank you to everybody who helped us get to affiliate already. That's super exciting. We hit that last week, so now every May the 4th will be our affiliate anniversary. Not only is it Star Wars Day, but it is also our anniversary. It's super exciting. Quinn, thank you for the follow earlier. Scared the bejesus out of me. I was sitting here working on the overlays, and all of a sudden, I hear because I have a wizard doing spells when a follow goes off. Rad, frickin' Thundy, thank you guys for the follow as well. And Ryan, thank you for the raid and popping in here. I am David Patrick, your DM this evening, and these are all of my friends. No new updates for me. I'm going to try to get a stream going probably on Wednesday this week before we leave for the camping trip this weekend and everything, because the new Masters of Albion game just dropped, and I want to do some city building in the Fable universe. I think it's going to be fun. So we'll probably play that on here. Keep an eye out for that. Other than that, oh, you're taking back your phone. Damn, I'm sorry. Don't take back your follow, please. We need all the follows. We need all the follows we can get. No, I appreciate you so much. Unfollow and follow again. Do it. But I do want to take this opportunity to introduce the new face on the screen this evening, our official first guest ever on the stream, the birthday boy himself, at least in Canadian time zones, Kirinshikato. Why don't you say hi and introduce yourself to everybody who's in chat?
Hey everyone, my name is Kirin, also known as Andy for some people if I'm on the Discord. And yeah, I'll be joining the group again tonight on my favorite characters, Father Gustav.
Father Gustav? We love Father Gustav. All right, I'm going to try to replay that alert to see if it pops up again. Where's my follows? Did you unfollow and now you're going to refollow? You unfollow JTB. Guys, you don't need to be unfollowing each other. Where are my alerts? Where are they? Okay, well, apparently none of the alerts are working right now. That's stupid. That's dummy stupid. Or it just doesn't count it. I don't know, because it's not even showing up on my dashboard. But what you would have seen, let's just replay this one from Dorky. What you would have seen is maybe this. There he goes. Blah! Crushed it. Anyway, happy birthday, Kieran. Thank you so much for joining us. We couldn't be happier to have you here to help us recover from the events of last week. But before we get to that, I'm also going to pass the floor to the other homies below me, starting with Ryan in his beautiful crop top. Tell the people all about it, sir.
I'm so slutty and I feel so right. Oh my goodness, darlings. Beautiful. I'm repping a sweet homebrew homestead crop top. I'm sitting here. I'm just hanging out. I'm hopefully going to have my 700th episode on Wednesday, but we'll see.
Oh, shit. Are you working Wednesday, or is it going to be like an all-day thing?
It will hopefully be a clip show. It'll hopefully be all my clippies, and we can just all hang out and just talk about me.
Just talk about Ryan for a little bit. I love it. And you look fabulous in the shirt, sir. JTB, you can't show off your merch right now, but while you say hi to the people, I'm going to show off the hat you ordered. And I will be sending to you as soon as I can afford to pay the duty fee to ship things to the US. So JT, why don't you say hi to the peoples? Don't forget to unmute yourself.
Hello. I'm JTB, occasional, very rare streamer and player of D&D here on Mondays. Yeah, that pretty much sums me up. I do vocal stuff. I did actually stream this week.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Didn't miss it this time, fuckers. A lot of Path of Exile 2 is what's going to be happening, because that is my current hyperfixation is Path of Exile 2. So, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for being here, and thank you for ordering the hat. I hope you like it. And then moving on to Chris, last but certainly not least. What do you got to say to the peoples today?
Check it.
Boom. Headband, bitches.
Oh, yes. That's what we got. Kaboom. That's what we got to say. Headband.
Headband.
Get yours.
Well, I'm connecting to chat. Did we disconnect already? Oh no, I hope not. We'll see what happens though. We're gonna play it by ear.
Doing
I
fine,
hope
I'm
everything.
doing
Wait, the
fine.
headband's so good. We do have a large one, which I will
Isn't it
be
though?
giving away next week during the stream. So keep an eye out for a large headband.
10 out of 10.
It's athletic. It's stretchy. It's spandex. Oh, I also have the sick
It will absorb your sway.
forest green or army green shirt bearing our awesome logo made by a lovely fellow in Brazil whose work is visible in the Discord, or at least will be after this stream if you guys need anything done. We're getting homebrew thongs. I don't know if that's on the merch site, but if it is, I'm gonna make it. It's gonna happen.
Well,
And
it's
then...
funny that you mentioned that. Actually.
Oh no! I was gonna say one of us is gonna wear it on stream, but you're not gonna know who. It'll be a secret. That being said,
The bit is that we all
It'll
just have
be
one
me.
on.
the bid is everyone is wearing a thong. Oh, thank you for using an on-screen celebration for biddies. Those are our first biddies, guys. I
Let's
appreciate
fucking
you.
go!
Let's go. Woo, first biddies, first subbies. I know I can do a bikini. We can get Ryan in that. I almost guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
we
Pay
have...
me enough money, you can get me in that.
Oh, I guess I gotta, while shilling the product, if anyone wants the product, you can check it out on the Homebrew Haberdashery, our little shop. That is the only time in my life I get to use the word haberdashery in an actual literal context. Yay me. However, it was super cool. We're super happy about it. And it's been really fun launching the new channel with everybody. It's been great. That being said, some things that are not so great occurred last week. So let's not waste any more time and get into the D&D. So last we left off, the party, after leaving the home of Thera, the Repentant, a former member of a hag coven who has turned to protecting children instead of, feasting upon them. Either way, sent you on a quest to deal with an even more dangerous individual, the Oni named Oro'Oksan, who had been gathering the local children for the hag coven who has been kind of presiding over this land. You found out that the winter, seemingly lasting a little longer than you were expecting, is very much the result of this hag coven and their machinations. You traveled through the forest until you arrived at the lair of the Oni. You made your way inside rather hastily, fought off some wolves, and proceeded into the Grand Hall. A short negotiation and discussion was had, after which a battle commenced. However, while you were more or less successful in chasing off the Oni, the battle was not without its casualties. One of the young children taken hostage was slain during the heat of combat after several warnings to not pursue your target were ignored. And as Oro'Oksan flees the confines of his own lair, still in form of a lizard, thanks to Vite Carl and his pixies, we have ended the combat and we will pick up from there. You all stand in these frozen, frigid caves, taking in the importance, the gravity of everything that's just occurred. Some of you not even yet aware of the results of the battle. What are you all doing? You hear silence fall over the cave.
Vicarl is still flying, and he would fly out to the very first rocks that he saw him go into, and he's just moving rocks and throwing them.
Okay. You're beginning to hurl your way through rocks, trying to find Oro'Oksan. Roll me an investigation check at disadvantage.
Up. Yeah.
I got one of the bucket hats.
Ooh, bucket hats. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, neat. 2 and a 2. Meant to be.
I think if you put those together, you get 22.
Exactly.
The bucket
202.
hat. Isn't it nice?
Oh.
It's awesome.
Oh.
I love it. I wear it when I golf now.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a bucket hat. I look like a dork in it, but it protects my pale ass neck from sunburns, which is important.
Lean into the cringe.
It's because you are a dork.
I'm not too proud to wear my own merch. I do it all the time.
Girl, do it.
So with 2 2s, unfortunately, as you're trying to move rocks out of the way, you think that perhaps turning him into a lizard, something small and that can crawl through small spaces very easily, may not have been the most fortuitous choice you could have made, as it seems he has already made his escape towards the entrance.
Vicarl's very much not thinking straight right now. The pixies would probably come out to the door right about here, and they would just be looking very sad. Again, these pixies all look like various characters. It would be a Father Gustav one, actually.
Yeah, there is a Father
Various
Gustav
characters,
in there.
yeah, that we've talked to. Very, very vaguely like them, and they all just kind of come around the corner. Just burp, and one of them kind of comes up to Vicarl and just taps him on the shoulder, and Vicarl immediately poof, punches it away, poof, explodes into dust on the side, and he's just going back.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that because the pixie wasn't expecting it and is very much there to heed your commands. Though there's something morally weird about, beating the shit out of your own summon. I will accept it, sir, as you backhand that pixie against the frozen ice wall of the cave. It kind of hits like and just disappears into nothing as it poofs away. Dusty.
The other ones see that and just poof, poof, poof. They all poof away.
They all vanish. Okay. Dusty, you notice that interaction. You see Vicarl moving stones out of the way desperately, looking for the small reptilian creature you saw crawl in between a couple of them.
I think Dusty's running up still, trying to see. He looks to Violet to see if she had nabbed the lizard. Sees that she's kind of empty-mouthed. Sees Vicarl doing that, sees the interaction, and then he's just going to walk forward. Slowly put his hand on Vicarl's shoulder. It's all right. We'll find him. We need to regroup. For now. It's all right.
Vicarl just stops for a second and tenses right up when the hand touches him. Okay. But doesn't.
I'd say, Dusty, you're also not aware of everything that's happened thus far.
Let's go find Xechas. And figure out whatever happened with the boy.
As soon as you say the boy, that's when Vicarl just. I did this was all me, but I did this. This was all my fault. I can't fix anything anymore. And he just goes right into your arms. I can't fix anything anymore.
Dusty will hug on. What? It's okay. He's gonna kind of rub on Vicarl's massive ass back. He's kind of like just enveloped.
I'm like,
by
I'm so
Goliath.
sad. I'm like kind of like somehow I'm scrunched into you still, so it's just kind of right here.
I guess you're on your knees currently with rocks, so it's actually the most normal hug they've probably had. As he'll rub on your back. Okay, it's okay. Tell me what happened.
He took him and he said if I followed him, he would kill him. I didn't listen. I thought I was stronger than this.
Being strong isn't all it's cracked up. You can be strong. It's not gonna fix everything. There's some things that are just... they're not gonna go to plan, ever. And we gotta live with that. And I know that you feel like this is all your fault, but if you didn't try, the same thing would have happened, just at a different place. We'll get him.
Right.
We may not have been able to save him now, but the least we can do is make everyone pay.
Xechas, while they're having this moment, what are you doing?
Well, I don't really know what's going on outside. I don't hear any more combat, right?
No. In fact, you hear
Okay.
silence, and then I would say the echoey nature of the cavern filled with ice, you would very likely hear Vykarl. At least
Hear him sobbing.
in the throes of his sobbing, you would probably pick up on that.
Yeah.
You also see one kid less in this room than you did when you came through it the first time. Because you're still up in the room with all the... Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to kind of look to them. I'm assuming they're kind of all huddled together.
Mm-hmm. Just in the corner.
It doesn't sound like there's any more fighting going on. Not quite sure what happened, but I do promise I'm here to help you. They also kind of get down on their knees as he's saying that to these kids.
Oh.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I thought he was talking to me for a second. I clued out.
No, I was talking to Xechas. I missed the last thing because my wires were getting crossed.
He'll kind of like get on his knees and say, I promise I'm here to help you. I mean you no harm.
Roll me a persuasion check. At advantage.
Okay.
Fucking 0, my dude. Oof. Oof, God. It's fun being in a party with no actual charisma characters. With a 12, you are pale. You are heavily wounded. Your gears and cogs are kind of, chugging along in there and kind of sparking off each other every now and again as they slip a gear, but you are able to more or less reassure this group of children that it is safe and you are not someone who's there to harm them. They seem to calm down and kind of huddle together in the corner as you're watching. You still hear Vykarl in the distance, though he calms down a little bit.
I need to go check on my friends. Would you all like to come with me?
How about you yell if it's safe? One of the older looking boys says.
Okay. Gather any things that you may think that you need.
They kind of look around. You see like the shrimp, like the torn old burlap that they were sleeping on. They don't really have anything beyond that.
Okay. I'll be back, I promise. He's gonna scurry off awkwardly.
Okay.
And just make the way down the tunnel.
Making your way back through. Would you? I'm guessing you'd go through the wolf room, or?
I suppose, yeah. That's kind of
the closest way. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the rope is on this side anymore.
It's probably just hanging down at that point, but I will say for the sake of brevity, you've crossed that enough on. You have the crampons on your feet. You're able to fairly successfully shimmy your way over the ledge.
Yeah, no.
Yep, you find Vykarl and Dusty kind of half kneeling by the rocks here. Vykarl very much shrunk into Dusty's embrace for a moment.
And a bunch of pixies.
They're gone. They all disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Well, one was brutally slapped against a wall. You do see like the other remnants of pixie wings. Yep.
Are both of you all right? What happened to?
As he says that, Dusty just looks up to him, shaking his head. That's it.
Sorry. There's 4 kids that are all right. That we should try to get out of here.
You're okay.
Yeah. He got away, but he won't be away forever.
No, clearly not. Did he manage to get away with the other child? No.
Dusty's just gonna, as subtly as he can without Vykarl feeling it, kind of nudge his head down the other path.
We have to get the body. Parents will want to see the body.
In that moment of cats are playing in the hall. It's in that moment of realization that you all hear the clopping of hooves coming to a stop outside the entrance of the cave. Someone running hard, fast, on horseback, kind of skids to a stop as you hear the... You hear the sound of plate armor kind of jingling off itself as someone sounds like they're dismounting. And you look up.
Thanks.
What else could that be?
If you look up, you would see the end of the tunnel, the entrance, about 40, 50 feet up, and a very large figure comes and steps in front of it, kind of silhouetting the light entirely. You can't quite make him out, but he's just this figure.
Gandalf.
Gustav. What does the party see as you step into the light of the cavern, or out of the glaring silhouette?
You would be seeing like an older elderly fella with this bright glowing silver armor, a mace in one hand and a shield in the other, slowly making his way down the tunnel. And on his chest is like a cross, which is giving up a slight glow.
As you wander down, Dusty hasn't looked up quite yet from Bite Carl and them. There is a flintlock aimed behind him.
Straight
entrance
towards
to
the
this tunnel.
entrance. Yep, fair.
Because
fair.
he hasn't looked back yet.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh,
And
lowers the gun.
Anyone with dark vision is able to make out the newly armored,
oh right, I
Much-
can't see anything anymore.
in much flashier armor than last you saw him, Father Gustav.
Oh, that's Gustav. What the hell are you doing here?
But
As
Also,
soon as I
how
Here.
fortuitous.
as soon as I hear Gustav, I just shoot up. I almost headbutt Dusty in the head. Just, I prayed, and you're here. Please. I go to like take his hand. I'm just like going up to him. I've got tears. I've got blood. I'm covered in all sorts of rock. You need, please, Gustav. There's not much time. Please.
I'm gonna
Calm
make
down.
a light out of a rock.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
Just come with me, and I'm just gonna take off down the hill or into the tunnel towards the child.
Okay. You follow Gustav.
I first want to look at the situation and want to know what happened.
Firstly, it is very dark, but your infused rocks with light are still kind of kicking around between the four of you. So you do make out Xechas beat to a pulp. Quite beat up. Though recovered some, you did heal a fair amount afterwards. But you can see his jacket kind of torn in places that'll need some repairs. It looks like the group has been through a fairly rigorous fight, and the seriousness with which Vite Carl expresses the need for you to follow him gives you some sense of pause, and your memory flashes back to the vision you received during your prayers this morning, bidding you on your way to find a horse and make your way north as quickly as possible, thus leading you here.
First things first, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna cast Eyes of Night on everyone. They will have 300 feet dark vision.
Cool! That's fucking awesome. Let's go. I forgot you were a Twilight Cleric. Sick, dude.
I just blink and then I can fucking see everything, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot
Yep.
that you can do that.
And I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing on all of them. For 2d10.
Sure.
That's not right. That should be a 2d8. Well, let's do it this way. 10 HP for each of you.
Okay. Everyone gets free 10 HPPs, including Violet if she took any damage. I know she took a few hits during the fight as well. Oh yeah, I can get rid of your manic pixie dream girl or whatever. So You heal everyone as you say your prayer to, is it Helm, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, you say your prayer to Helm, you feel his magic or his power kind of flow through you and into them.
As the healing's happening, Carl seems to be in a hurry trying to get him to follow. Dusty will just look towards Gustav and someone died and we need your help. Please. And gestures towards Carl as he's trying to rush around.
I'll follow, and while on the way, I'll ask Dusty, who died? How did it happen?
It was a kid. Kid got died. Well, I don't know. All I know is one of the kids was with them, and then they weren't, and Carl was rather upset about it.
Who did this?
And Oni
And where's the Oni now?
fled, ran away.
Turn me into a newt.
And are we sure that he isn't getting help? Shouldn't we go after him first?
We're
pretty
not going
rough
to be
shape
able
when
to
he
catch him
left
in our
away.
rough shape. And the help he's going to get is going to be a bit much.
Right, Carl still waits for you by the entrance to this cavern.
I'm gone all the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll make my way over to Vidcor.
Make your way into the cavern, and you are greeted by a very grisly sight for yourself. You see a body, headless, smaller than you would have expected. Head about 5-10 feet away from the body where it was thrown.
I've got the head now. I'm holding it to the body. And when Gustav comes in, you'll see vaguely nature-looking symbols, but a lot of the symbols that are kind of coming up in front of him, they're kind of coming in and out. They're not strong-looking. Some of them look like the ones you've used the last time you were helping Carl. And he's just over and over again casting Lesser Restoration and Healing Word, just cycling through them.
Burning all your spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Knock off as many as you want to use. Gustav, you see White Carl hopelessly trying to do whatever he can to repair the damage that was done, but you know this is beyond even a very skilled healer's abilities to do in a hurry without preparation and ritual and time. Even you can't reattach a head without a significant.
I'll walk up to Vidcor, and I'll gesture towards Dusty as well, and Zeas to help. I'll take the boy's head out of Vidcor's hands and put it on the body. We'll take care of this later. We have other priorities now. My vision told me to come here because something bad happened and you guys were hurt. But the cause of it still remains free. Let's take care of that first, and I'll promise I'll do everything I can to save the kid.
I believe you. But he's just gonna look down at the kid. Whatever needs to be done, do it.
I think while all this is happening, the first time seeing this whole scene in front of him, Dusty has, for Vite Carl specifically, has put on this like stoic, trying to care for him, make sure he's okay attitude. The connection between him and Violet feels a familiar storm that she got very used to at the end of before he drew her out of the crystal. Just rage, sorrow. She's the only one that can feel it as he just keeps his face stoic.
Xechas, what are you doing? You see the three of them all gathered around this scene.
Just gonna kind of sit back and think about the things that I've learned from Gustav. Xechas is far too quiet to interject at this point, but I'm just gonna say a little word, not necessarily to anybody, but just in his head. Just, if there is a voice that's listening out there, this boy didn't deserve this. This cruel fate brought on him by this evil being. We will hunt it down and kill it. If there's anything out there that can help him, I don't know. It would be appreciated. I don't know how to say it.
Roll me a religion and then a persuasion check. Persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh. And persuasion with advantage, you said? Womp.
Well, as you sit there and say, not quite a prayer out into the ether, whether in your mind or verbally, you don't feel any kind of metaphysical connection there. You're not a holy man. I really put much stock in what you cannot dissect with science, but there's this pang of reassurance, for lack of a better term, just this brief moment. Thought that if Father Gustav is here, it's probably for a reason. You know, holy figures are few and far between on Vorosia. Even less so one who has proven himself as capable as Father Gustav has. And you hope, or you feel, a sense of hope for just a moment. And then that peaceful moment of hopefulness is shattered as you hear, echoing from the tunnel above you, knock, knock, knock. Are you still in there? Someone's coming who really, really wants to speak with you. We're waiting. Voice echoes and then fades away.
Was that the Oni?
Oh, yeah. The we is concerning. And you're all brought back to a moment during your discussions where he informed you that these children were already spoken for and someone was already on the way. Start to wonder if maybe you took more time down here than you should have. Or perhaps by staying and fighting, just ran the clock down ever so slightly. Father Gustav, as you hear this threat, the last parts of your vision kind of come to fruition. You feel that cold sense of dread that you felt this morning. Seems the danger has not entirely passed, though there may be an opportunity for discussion. Should you have the heart for it. How do you all respond?
I think everyone would just see Dusty's grip tighten around the musket as he slings it over his shoulders and just kind of turns in the direction of the mouth of the cave.
Oh boy. I'm in no place to fight. Look at me.
I don't think any of us are, but choices might be limited.
If that thing could take us down like that by itself, imagine what it could do with whatever friends it decides to bring.
Well, feel free to head on out. There's still kids here I gotta protect.
Well, I don't know if there's anything we're going to be able to do about that, but we'll see. I think we should all go out there. Perhaps leave Violet in here?
She ain't gonna like that.
You're not wrong.
Violet, check the kids.
She kind of has been very much like trying to put on the same stoic appearance that you were, while also kind of combating this torrent of rage that she is feeling simply by being connected to you. And she kind of snaps out of it for a second. Yeah, I can do that. I got it. You're not going up there, are you?
Not much of a choice.
Don't die. She kind of nudges you with her head a little bit.
Well, Gustav, you see, that's our problem.
Well, he did want to talk to us, so he might listen and we can make a decision afterwards.
That's what we did the first time, but they're not too keen on letting these children out of here, as you can tell.
Here we go.
Even if we can do something for the child that didn't make it, and they do take the other ones, we can leave if we can do something for that child. At least we saved one. As horrible as that sounds, I don't know if we have much of a choice.
Is there another way in? Can we get out unseen?
You guys didn't
So,
really take the time to look around for another entrance or exit?
We have a lot of time to actually check. We could take our time to check, but I don't know how much time they're planning on giving us.
also, might not know that there was a horse outside. Yes, of course, they know that someone else is here. Alright, well, I feel like we need to go. Could Violet look for another way out? I don't know. Like we're relying on her a lot.
In his head, he's gonna communicate with her as like his voice kind of breaks through the storm as it begins to quiet as he's trying to like rationalize things. Can you just take a look around, see if you can't find a spot here quicker than
Yeah.
the rest of us?
Yeah, I'll do a patrol or something. I'll keep an eye out. Don't worry about it.
If you find something, maybe just come to the mouth of the cave and taps his head. Let me know.
Yeah. If you could, just like she leans in, turn down the rage and feelings a little bit. It's getting a little fuzzy in the connection.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay to be upset. But Father Gustav is here. Father Gustav helps. Sometimes. Other times he drinks. But most of the time he helps.
I don't think I met Violet, did I?
That is actually a very good question.
I don't think you had Violet when we were fighting
The
previous
blue
one,
rod.
I don't-
I believe you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been
Violet was there for
just
Blue
when
Rod.
Violet hatched. So you would have seen Violet before. This is the first time you're seeing Violet about the size of like a donkey. She has grown up very much. She has 2 wings that have fully grown, or at least proportional to her size, that are folded kind of down against the back, and the crystals along the spine kind of have this a slight purple glow to them now that's just pulsing energy. Go on, I got this. Yes, it has.
While we're having this conversation, could I mending myself to try and get just a little bit of HP back? Repair my little heart. things.
Technically, you are a
Gears.
living object, and mending does not work on living things.
Okay.
Technically speaking. If you were warforged, that would be different, but you are basically a
Can I do it
clockwork
for the
human.
flavor?
I mean,
Just while I'm
sure.
sitting there, I'm
You
tinkering
can,
on myself.
yeah, sure, absolutely, but no heals or anything. But you do
No,
kind of
that's
get the
fine.
gears running more quietly, so you're not like kind of clinking around inside yourself as you're doing
Never.
so. But you all make your way out.
All right, let's go.
Okay. You slowly make your way up the tunnel. While that's happening, Dusty, go ahead and roll me a check for Violet. We're going to say investigation, roll with advantage. She can fly, she can get into all kinds of nooks and crannies.
Let
I'm gonna put the rifle away and just have my shield.
Fair.
No,
Two hands in front of you as you go.
No, just one, and it's at my side.
Yeah.
I have to open her sheet on.
Oh, I do have it.
Chrome.
I do have it open.
There we
But,
go.
Okay, investigation. A good old int check.
or perception, we'll say.
No, perception's much better.
Roll perception with advantage. Okay. We'll leave that until an appropriate traumatic moment. Excuse me. So,
yeah.
the four of you begin making your way up this tunnel, getting closer and closer to the light as you go, kind of transitioning out of dark vision back into normal sight. Though you do notice the sun is beginning to kind of go down. It is getting later in the afternoon/evening. You make your way out into the shattered remains of the farmhouse that you entered through. Oot. There you go. So you guys would be coming out from under the bed in that house, as you remember. There are still a number of ice miffets laying on the ground dead where you... I guess mostly just ice chunks and like a couple frozen elemental heads. But no full bodies left over. Let me very quickly drag a couple things onto this map. Boop.
Before we go out, can I grab one of those elemental heads and stuff it in my bag of holding?
You guys... there was... did you kill... You killed one in the tunnel on your way down, so in theory, yes, you would be able to walk past that body as you do so. And the GM one.
Cool.
You're coming home with me.
Yeah.
That's when I'm gonna have to type. By the way, I still have bag of coal in my inventory as bag of coal.
Bag of coal?
That one dude.
Oh yeah, bag of coal. That guy.
That's so good.
Don't want you in the GM later.
I loved him. We got to go back to him.
Token later. There we go. Okay. Where? All right, perfect. You see, as you make your way into the house, the shattered remains of the farm. You peek out the door, and there you see the Oni, Oro'Oksan, standing full-size, large transformation in his wonder and glory, but he is bleeding heavily from multiple wounds. It looks like he's in even worse shape than most of you guys. But it's who you see sitting, or more accurately standing, next to him that gives you pause. You see a woman, an older woman, not entirely dissimilar to Thera, but with this look of pure radiating malice upon her face, the wrinkles of her cheeks creased into this brutal bloodlusting smile. You see little bits of kind of red meat stuck between the teeth ever so slightly as she grins at you, and you see the long gangly arms and clawed hands of yet another hag. And it seems that at least one of the coven that seeks these children has come to collect. She's kind of leaning on this gnarled branch that you saw, not entirely dissimilar to the one that is placed in Thera's wheelchair, allowing her to self-propel, for lack of a better term. It's leaning on her staff. She smiles as you make your way out, but she doesn't say anything. Oro'Oksan gripping his glaive, his knuckles white as he wrenches his hands on it. You see the blood from his most recent kill still staining his fingers. What are you all doing? Ball's in your court, so to speak.
As Dusty walks forward, he just You've seen some better days, haven't you?
As has the child I left in my wake. Now,
I don't think that's the threat you really think it is.
it's not a threat, it was a promise and I kept it. But we're not here to discuss that right now. You have something we want. More accurately, you have 4 things that we want. 4 things that are still breathing for now. Give them to us, and we will let you leave this place with your lives intact. This time you see the hag kind of tighten her grip on the staff. She still doesn't say anything to you.
There's a visible gulp from Xechas. Clear to me that we won't be able to beat you in a fight.
No, but
Nor
I'd
you
love
did
to
me.
see you try.
Of course you would.
You were
Be
saying?
anything stopping us from letting you take them?
Give up so easy.
At this time, Gustav will move out of the cabin and move on.
Ah, a new face.
You said you wanted to talk, so talk.
I am. I want what is in those caves, and I want it now. So does she.
Yes, and I want to be in a tavern getting drunk, but I'm not getting that up either. So, what's the point?
The point is that you get to live. Dusty. As this conversation goes on, you kind of feel the connection between you and Violet link up together as she comes back into range and is able to communicate with you. I think I found something. I don't know why she's whispering. I think I found something.
She'll hear back. Something as in.
Yeah, you know the pit of spikes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a little tunnel at the bottom of it. Looked like something was eating whatever fell down there. I don't know what it is. It could be bad, but I don't think it could be worse than what's up there. It smells like evil and body odor.
Okay. All right.
We might need something that can tunnel to get through, but at least it's something.
We can figure something out. He's gonna look towards the others. Look ahead. You know what? I think I know when I should call it quits, I suppose. We'll go fetch him.
Good. Make it snappy.
Yep. All right. Well, doesn't seem like we got a choice, guys, so.
Not all of you. One. Stay behind. A sign of good faith.
I'll look at everyone and just say, it's fine. Go. I'll be alright.
Yes, he'll be just fine. Promise. It's at this point.
Start walking
Yeah, go
down
ahead.
the hill, but keeping eyes on him.
Yeah, you disappear back into the house. Gustav, you realize your horse gone. But you don't see any gore or blood. It seems like as soon as these fuckers showed up, it was like, phew, out of here. Yeah, legit. Do you all leave Xechas there as you make your way down?
Dusty's gonna come over to Xechas and lean in, and he's just gonna say, "There is a way. She found one."
Get them out, then I'll be fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Slaps you on the back and starts head back into the house.
Okay. Gustav, you follow as well?
No, I'm gonna stay with Zayas.
Okay. Dusty and Carl will follow you as you make your way down the hill. Xechas and Father Gustav, for a moment, you're just stuck there in this almost awkward silence, just staring at each other as you see these two eager for blood across the field from the both of you, but biding their time. Xechas, I would say roll me an insight check.
Oh, super good. at that one.
So, how about them bears?
Oh yeah,
8.
bring the dice back up. Okay.
While Dusty and Fight Girl are moving back into the house, Gustav is gonna sit down, take off his backpack, put out the big bottle, open it up, take a big swig. Might as well make myself comfortable.
That's my boy.
Hold on, I got something for this.
There we go.
Oh, that was crispy. My God, love that. All right. No, Discord decided to say fuck you, Kieran. All right.
Rude.
I kind of want a Red Bull, but it's 8 o'clock. I gotta work super early tomorrow. Fuck. Dusty, invite Carl. You make your way down the hill as you. Hello, Stuart. I hear you. I hear you come. Anyway, as you progress down the hill, you once again return into the frigid caverns of the lair of Oro'Oksan. And I want both of you to roll me an insight check.
Put up. I got disadvantage from the lovely babe. Oh, great.
Also, Xechas is still exhausted, so most of your checks would have been at disadvantage anyway, but that's okay.
Shit, that's my bad, DM.
That's all good. Don't even stress it, dude. You're in the shit already. I'll give you a freebie for this
Forgot
one.
about that.
You get a freebie, bro. Yeah, so you guys making your way down. You don't get anything else from that either. Gustav, go ahead and roll me an insight check. Let's see if we can do better. Okay. You immediately get the sense that while they do seem to have the power advantage over you, they don't seem particularly keen on like pushing their way into the cavern and taking those kids. They know that that would be a difficult feat, even against a group who have been wounded and battle weary at this point. It is still a highly defensible position, and they don't seem any more keen to go in than Dusty seemed to bring the kids out.
Okay.
Do with that what you will. Dusty and Carl, what does your guys' conversation look like as you arrive back into the cavern of Oro'Oksan?
I like to think when I get a good ways away down in the cave, I look at Dusty and what are we doing? Are we giving them back?
Violet found a tunnel down in that pit. Something was crawling through, eating the things that fell through the pit. So there's a good chance we can tunnel our way out. And whatever was eating the things is probably a lot better of a chance for us to take out than the other two.
So we can get the kids down there. And I can go back, help them get in the hole too. How do we get those two in the hole with us?
Can you transform still?
Okay, right now.
From what she said, the tunnel's a little hard to dig through. But I suppose when she's got claws, maybe she can scrape it out.
So do I. I just put out my own hands. They're all covered in blood and dirt and just...
Yeah, Dusty shows his, so... as sad as it is to say, I am the quicker between the two of us. So I'd rather you get the kids out with Violet, and I can rush back and try to help.
Kitty.
But Carl's like, there's a moment where it looks like he's gonna just go right back into not a chance. But okay.
Let's be honest. Out of the two of us, there's no way I'm strong enough to dig my way through a fucking hole.
You have to come back.
I'm a little slippery. I'm sure I can manage.
Just goes over to him, grabs him by the shoulders. You have to come back.
I'll do my damnedest. You have my word.
Kisses him.
Kisses back, and as this is happening, he I assume we're still well, we stopped for that probably, but as we're moving, he's
just
saying
walk
all
kissing
this.
over the ice.
Violet?
You both fall in the pit.
Violet?
Aw, they died
And that's how
together.
we
How
died.
beautiful.
As he's saying this, he's got his little like smirk on, whatnot. Violet feels the fear that he's hiding.
Yep, she sure does. You hear a voice inside your head. I agree with him. You better come back. But I'm gonna go
Do
with
my
him.
damnedest. Please.
I can dig better than he can, I think.
Well, currently, yes.
Well, you better come back. Or I swear to God, or gods, that I will become a menace on society. I will eat all of the cats. Every single one. Because of my daddy issues.
All right. I'll do my best to save all of the cats.
I thought so. Do it for the cats. Violet begins to make her way towards the pit. And looking down, you do see the rope that you hung is about 5 feet, kitty, 5 feet off the
He's in the balance.
where the ground is, and you see the stalactites or stalagmites that were kind of acting as impaling devices. You do see a couple skeletons down there, both humanoid and animal alike. But you do also see very obvious patterns now that you're looking with your 300 feet of dark vision, thanks to Kirin. You see a very obvious dragging pattern into this small, maybe 3 foot, 4 foot at its biggest opening cavern that kind of just exists in the bottom of this pit and kind of disappears out of sight towards the west.
There most certainly is some that clearly eats meat wanting to use those tunnels, so I will say be careful, both of you. Let's go go get the kids.
Right. I'll make sure nothing hurts Violet. Any of those kids. You're gonna come back with Xechas and Gustav. Getting out of here. Kids. Body. Okay, slaps on the shoulders.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Start going over towards the dead body to gather the body.
Yep. You gather the body easily enough.
I'm gonna head to the other kids.
You gather the group of kids at this point. You're able to, we'll say, you guys can easily make it across the gap at this point. You know it's there. It's not really surprising anymore. You gather the kids and kind of begin bringing them to the pit, allowing them to climb down the rope, helping them as best you can. Vikarl, I'm guessing you would go first with Violet?
Into the pit?
Yes, it's up to you. What's the order for how you're planning to do this?
I would say, yeah, I'd get down into the pit first, and once I see the
Help
tunnel,
the kids
I'd let
down and
Violet
everything.
in. Yeah.
Okay. You let Violet in. She kind of goes first. She seems pretty well suited to digging. She's a dragon made entirely out of gemstones. She's rather sturdy.
She just starts spinning.
Yes. Meow. She makes her way into the hole a little bit, and she sticks her head out and gives you what you can only describe as like a sheepish grin, like it looks okay. She can't really speak to you in particular. Dusty, you finish gathering the rest of the kids, lower them down to Vite-Carl. Kids make their way into the cavern following Violet. Vite-Carl, you wait until the last one goes through. You look up at Dusty one last time. You have anything to say?
I look at him and I just, all right. Looks like I'm gonna go back into the tunnel, and I stop. I love you. He goes into the hole.
Doesn't even wait for a response, just right out. Beautiful.
As he's tunneling, the echo down into the pit, all he hears is, I know.
Beautiful. And what do you do now? Still just silence for Xechas and Gustav. They're not speaking at all to you at this point.
Dusty's gonna go back to the entrance, but he's just gonna sit there until he hears commotion. He's gonna make sure they give as much time as he possibly can for them to make progress before he goes back up.
Okay. A few moments pass. You can see she's the hag has begun to clack her long, gangly nails on the staff. The Oni is kind of like stretching his muscles. He's like, I'm getting you. She looks up and she's like, looks at you. It's starting to feel like they're taking a little bit too long.
I mean,
No
children,
offense,
they're
but-
slow, probably.
You do not look the very kindest, so the kids may have scattered, and that could be the reason why they're taking a bit longer. But if you want, you can have a sip of this one. I mean, we're waiting anyways. We might as well have some fun while sitting. And I put the bottle forward towards the Oni and the hag.
Are you offering me a drink, tiny man?
Well, yes.
I can assure you, what is flowing through your veins is far more succulent to me. Do not give me an excuse to come take it.
It's up to you. I'm just being polite here.
He leans back on his glaive.
Zeos is stifling a chuckle.
He continues to grow impatient as the time goes on. Vite-Carl, you are kind of leading following from the back as Violet's leading the way. You're able to see with the dark vision given to you by Kirin. You kind of make your way down and begin weaving through this cavern. It branches off at certain points. You see Violet kind of go and come back and cycle back around another way like it's some kind of dead end. And you guys travel for a good 2 to 3 minutes deep into the earth. And at that point, he looks at you. If they're not out here in the next 30 seconds, I will start by taking your limbs. You! Oh, go ahead.
Being at the bottom of the cavern, would I hear?
Probably. Yeah, his voice tends to carry. He's a giant. I just don't
I'll make
yell
my way
for the
up.
neighbors.
Mhm. That I'll start heading up. All right. There's a bit of a problem that we're having.
I can see that.
So we told them. I tried to lie to them and say that we were safe and that we're getting them out of here. One of them didn't believe me. Heard your booming ass voice. Thanks for being so loud. Clearly they didn't believe me because of it. So they began to scatter. One of them fell into the pit. Caught the rope that we had there. Luckily, otherwise you'd be down to 3 kids. However, caught the rope. We're trying to get them out of the pit. They're really not making it very fucking cooperative.
As you're talking and saying the story, first of all, roll me a deception check, please. You see the hag take her hand and just wave it up the staff and over the top of it. It glows slightly, And for a moment, you think that nothing happened. And then you see the clouds above you and surrounding you for a couple of miles begin to turn dark and stormy. You see snowflakes begin to drift down from the sky and then be picked up on this massive gust of wind that blows all of the snow directly horizontal across your vision as she casts Control Weather and summons a storm. A heavy, frigidly cold winter storm. The Oni looks at you. You're not a very good liar. I'd wager you're even worse at lying than you are at saving children. Fine, I will cut my way through the lot of you. And he's just gonna rush forward, and that is where we will take our break for today. And when we come back, we will start this combat, and you guys will fight to get enough time for those kids to escape with Fight Carl and Violet. I am so excited to see where this goes, guys. We will be back in 10 minutes. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. I'm going to run a quick ad during the break, so if you want to hide from Big Daddy Bezos, feel free to do so. But we will be back in just 10. We love y'all. We'll see you back, everybody. We hope you had a good break. I know I did. I got to piss, I got to smoke, I got to drink. Life is good. I know it was a heavy start to the session, lots of emotional stuff, but it's also Kieran's birthday, so there was no way I was gonna let them get out of this without a little bit of struggle. We gotta
Kieran,
make the birthday memorable.
Tried to take a drag of your smoke.
He did.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it?
That is gonna get us canceled by PETA. Just saying. PETA about to have a fucking field day. This is when Dusty develops a smoking habit. God damn it. You would look good with like a nice cigar, you know what I'm saying? Just saying. Just Dusty as a character, the cat, just this ever smoking cigar at all times. Use it to light your flintlocks and shit.
Yes.
So, let's pick up where we left off. As the party now split for probably one of the first times ever since this campaign started. You guys do not split up very much. Violet and Vite Carl currently with the 4 kids that they're making their way out and the body of the one who did not survive the encounter. Meanwhile, Dusty, Xechas, and Father Gustav are outside, currently about to engage in battle with a hag and an Oni. So let's start the battle music.
Yeah, fuck, how many times did we split the party last campaign?
A couple times, but not quite like this. Either way, I want everyone to click their minis and roll initiative. Vite Carl, if you want to put your mini in like one of the corners, click it and roll initiative. We will track your initiative as the kids. Like, you guys will just be a group. Dusty, for now, we'll have Violet acting on Vite Carl's turn, but you can still tell me what you want her to be doing during that.
A nat 20 on initiative. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dog. All right, Oro'Oksan rolled a 2. He rolled a 2. He sucks.
Dab with me, Ryan.
She rolled a 5. Oh, you guys are so lucky, dude. You guys are so lucky. Okay. So starting from the top, Xechas, you see this Oni put 2 steps into the ground and begin running towards you with his glaive kind of trailing behind him, ready to do this massive arcing strike across the lot of you. What are you doing as you see that approaching you?
I'm not going to do it on mic because it'll peek it, but Xechas screams like a little girl.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Peek it. There's a limiter on. You can't go over a certain volume.
And he turns...
It picked up in my microphone.
Around the corner. All 35 feet of his movement. And turns around and sees this Oni fucking charging at him. Oh god. Beautiful moment. I'm clipping that screen. Oh no. There we go. Only 1. Okay, I'm not gonna use the wand anymore. Yeah, that was terrifying. I am going to... have any good spells to use? No.
1 spell slot left, if I'm not mistaken.
I do, yeah.
Very exciting.
Now we're gonna hold on to that spell slot, and we're going to lightning launcher Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Okay, I'm very down.
Not
with
lightning
that.
bolt, but lightning launcher.
8 is
misses.
not going to hit, unfortunately.
And for my second attack.
For your second attack, Lou, what are you doing?
Same thing.
Same thing, lightning
25.
launcher. Okay.
Oh, nat 19.
Okay. And damn. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. That's definitely going to hit.
And then once a turn when I hit with that, I can make it do an extra. Okay, I pressed the damage. Okay. 11 points of lightning damage.
Oh shit! Okay. To Oro'Oksan off the bat, as he steps forward, the lightning hits him. Kind of sparkles all over his entire body. He can. You're first, and he's gonna focus on you as you shoot the lightning.
No. Me last.
No, that's not what I said. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
There are plenty of things I want to do.
Anything else you can do?
Nope.
Okay. Bite Carl.
I want to run further away, but I can't.
Bite Carl. You are making your way through the tunnel with these kids in tow. Eventually, you come to a bit of a more open spot, and that's where we're going to pick up. As you kind of gather together, kind of restarting the like order of who's going in this bit of a space. You take a second to regroup with everyone, but you are greeted by 3 passages, each kind of branching off in a different direction. One to the west, one to the south, and one to the northeast. Which one are you taking? A cat hair on my toe.
Fight Carl is going to look over to Violet. He's very defeated right now, and so he's looking for anyone to take charge. He's just gonna look 1, 2, 3. What do you think?
Violet looks at you. As a sniff. That's all she's able to do until her turn. Dusty, what do you think Violet would do in this particular case? She is your pet.
Given like the trips they've taken for hunting, whatnot, things he would have drilled into her specifically would have been, if he is separated from her, to just go back to the safe spot that they had, or home. Technically, it would have been home. So I think in this moment she would be sniffing to see the direction of, if she could get a hint at the direction that the other hag's house.
Lyra's house?
Yeah.
She would know. You would all, by Carl, you would also know that west would be the direction you kind of want to head for that. That's the direction you came from. You walked east here, so traveling west would likely be the best way. So the first tunnel that's leading westerly would probably be your best bet.
And she would probably just nudge in that direction, I guess.
Okay. Vite Carl, since you're the main player character down here, I'm going to allow you to take the lead so you can make the decisions as they come up, with Violet kind of taking up the rear behind you and keeping an eye out for anything that might be coming. Do you follow the west path?
She gives a little nudge, and I just go, all right, go.
Okay.
And start heading right towards down there. I'd like to go first for sure.
Yep, you begin crawling, kind of having half on your hands and knees. It's a very small cavern. You and your Goliath with your big fur coat on kind of struggle to move, but you are able to get through successfully. And you kind of come around a corner, and that is when you are greeted face to face with the eyes of almost draconic looking individual, but small, about goblin sized, with this slightly overlarged head, but a manic, crazed look in his eye and a little bit of foam kind of trickling out the side of the mouth. And you see what appears to be a feral kobold in front of you. And he immediately turns towards you, pushes this jagged, pointed stick in your direction, goes, "Ah!" And that, from there, we will carry on to the next turn as you chose your path. He's going to also do things on your initiative order, but we'll see how that goes. Dusty, you are up.
All right, first things first. Watching Xechas run around. Lightning gets launched at the Oni. He's going to look ahead to Gustav and just say, well, I guess we're fucking in it now, ain't we? And he's going to point towards. Point up here. I have an idea. I know Violet's not on this map. Put her right here.
Okay, this is a
I
tiny
can't
one
make her
up there.
small.
That's fine.
Oh, is there?
Yes. That's fine.
Perhaps give her an aura of 20 feet,
Okay.
and then that would be
Your
the
si-
radius of
your-
silence.
Okay. You want me to give her a radius of 20 feet? Oh, you got it. Hell yeah. Okay, that would get
20
Father
foot
Gustav,
radius.
and you know that, so you might want to.
Yeah, I was just putting her on the map to like
Okay.
see it first,
So we're casting silence using Violet as
and
a
then
stand-in.
silence would
I
be
love it.
right here.
Okay. You cast your. Oh, I zoomed in too much, did I? No, we're good. We're good.
Boop.
You step forward. You cast your spell, performing the simple hand motions to do so. And while you don't see anything really appear, you very quickly notice that the charging feet of the Oni become silent. Anything else you'd like
Perfect.
to do for your turn?
Yeah, he's gonna go. There.
Okay, we're running behind the shed. Love it. 100%. Great idea. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That is the weirdest auto-assign name I've ever seen someone get, Kieran. But Strukazu Ikrogar, go ahead and make your turn. What do you want to do? Oh, that's a killer name, dude. I'm stealing that.
I am gonna start with casting Twilight Sanctuary.
Hey, we got a raid from Ares. Let's go. Look at all the little dudes on the screen. I love it. Thank you so much for raiding in. We are in the middle of a pretty climactic fight right now. Shit is really hitting the fan. So you picked a very good time. Come in. Let's do
We
a
have all
shout
of
out.
those little foot soldiers that just went across.
You want them? You want some backup? Yeah, no, we'll order some. Thank you for raiding in and thinking of us. I hope you had a good stream and had fun with what you were doing. You're playing Raft. Nice. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for raiding in. Shit is really going crazy right now. So, Gustav, what were you doing?
Starting off with casting Twilight Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Go ahead and cast that. Kick off your spell. And if you want to link that in the chat so it shows up on stream too. I'm not sure what button does. There we go. Beautiful.
We'll give everyone who's standing in there 1d6 plus 8 health. So everyone who's in there is going to get 10 temp.
Okay, so you said 30-foot radius? Woo!
Yes.
Woo! 30-foot radius circle. Dude, that's not a 30-foot radius circle.
Will be moving, so I get Dusty in the circle as well. So I'll probably move back 1 or 2 squares.
There we go. Okay.
Wow.
That's your circle. It is quite large.
Well,
Okay.
Dusty, you're gonna have to run into that one.
You grab
as
your amulet of Helm depicting his holy symbol, and you close your eyes and cast your spell. You feel the energy beginning to radiate from you. You can heal Xechas when you want to. And I think Dusty's just out of range.
Everyone who's gonna be in the circle is gonna get the temp HP.
Okay.
It's whenever we end our turn in the sphere.
Yeah, whenever a creature includes. Okay, so you guys would notice this kind of bright, radiant aura kind of emanating from Father Gustav as he casts his spell. Whether or not you know what to do with that, I would say, is up to you, but you've spent enough time with him to kind of understand how his magic works, so I'd say you probably understand like what this spell would likely do for you. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
Ah.
And I'm gonna make it drop. And I make a point.
Yeah, if you click and
There.
hold, okay. What's
Around
your weapon look like? What kind of weapon?
A mace. So whenever the Oni decides to run for Zeus, he's gonna run through the weapon.
Ah, very smart. I'm gonna try to find you a mace mini to use for this exact occasion. No, there's just some shirtless
Mace Windu.
dude. Bam.
I've got like a lot of stuff for owlbear, but I don't think I can use it here.
Fair. Whereabouts did you want it exactly? Ping one more time, please.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Perfect. You conjure this mace out of the air that's this bright, radiant, glowing, almost morning star looking thing, Xechas, you see materialize between you and the charging Oni. That's it for you, Gustav, or any movement or anything?
I'm gonna yell out to Dusty, get your ass in the circle. And that's gonna be it.
Very good, very smart. Okay, so
Throw your ass in a circle.
the
Throw your ass in
hag
the circle.
is immediately like, I'm gonna roll her intelligence check to see if she picked up on that spell being cast on her, because she hasn't tried to cast or speak at all yet. Let's see. Okay, that's not gonna do it. So she is going to, you see her moving her hands together and begin casting. She points her staff towards you, Father Gustav. And you see her try to cast a spell, and as she flexes her arm and try to make something emanate from the end of the staff, there is nothing. She speaks, and then you see this moment of anger as she realizes she has had silence cast upon her. She is going to use her movement, and you all watch as she hops onto the large staff that she is wielding and flies. What is her fly speed?
Shut up!
Yeah, it acts as a broom of flying as long as she has it.
Incredible.
Broom of 30 feet. Okay. She's gonna go over here. Beauty. And she's just gonna fly immediately out of the circle. Not particularly high up, but she flies until she realizes she can hear things again around her. And that will be it for her. She has no bonus actions to use. Next up is the Oni, Oro'Oksan, who is... He is beelining towards Chris, but he is going to come up and immediately come into contact with that spiritual weapon. I will say, if you want to use your reaction to make an attack with it as he runs past, you are free to.
Okay.
He has 40 feet?
Let me see.
So he would get just kind of on the other side of it. But not... He is large size, so he does have range. Let's see what your attack does to him. First, go ahead and just roll. I believe it uses your spell modifier, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the advantage that Soph gave me.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now would be a great time.
26 to hit.
Ooh, crispy. You hear a resounding kind of echo through the entire clearing as this flash of radiant light emits from the mace as it comes into very clean contact with the Oni as it's running towards Xechas. Go ahead and roll your damage.
14.
Okay. Xechas, as you're kind of watching this creature run towards you, you see the mace materialize and just crack him on the side of the head as he runs past. Thank you for the follow, Grimnir. I appreciate that. And you watch as there's this brief moment of like daze as his eyes kind of have to refocus on you. He is looking quite rough. When you take into account the damage he suffered last fight, he's not looking great. Oh, you're all good. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. He will have range to make an attack on you, though. He's going to do one glaive attack. 9. He has multi-attack. And a 10. So he, enraged, is like swinging the mace as he's, or the glaive as he's stepping towards you, trying to like cut you in half and cleave it.
Panic, and he just hits that.
Yeah, as he's kind of dazed from it, his blow glances off, and as he tries to bring a strike down from the top, you again knock it away with the shield, which you're wielding with 2 hands at this point. So you're like kind of using it to push these attacks away from you. He looks furious, but very much bloodied. I can't believe I rolled. Oh my god. Xechas, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna peek out from behind my shield in fear.
Mhm.
Wish I had a fucking horn of blasting and blow up
Oh.
my goddamn face in the first fucking try.
That was
So
amazing,
nice
dude.
right now.
Nah, it would very
Mhm.
much.
Yeah, I don't have any cool stuff to use. I'm going to not move out of his range, and I'm going to just hit him with the lightning launcher. No, Actually, I guess it counts as range for me because I'm 10 feet away, right?
Yes, technically it is range for you.
Dope. Okay, we're gonna lightning launcher this dude again.
Absolutely. 20 will
20.
hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Give me my damage.
It didn't give you your damage.
What about that way?
That did. Yep, that is 9 points of
9.
lightning. As his glaive
Plus-
is sunk in, you immediately step up from behind the shield and just give him like a little... almost just like a little taser action.
Woo! So
Okay,
14
total.
on that one, yeah. And
He's
then second attack.
grits his teeth so hard you see a little blood come down from the lip that he's biting into at the same time. And go ahead and roll one more. 16 will
16?
just hit. That is his AC.
Nice.
So, I want you to do me a favor and describe what it looks like as you shock Oro'Oksan the Oni to death.
At a B.
So Xechas is not a born fighter.
Nope.
He's in a bit of a panic right now as this giant demon is barreling towards him. And he doesn't register that it's at low health. So he's just kind of like, ah! And like holds his shield up and hits his lightning launcher from behind it, like poof, from out of his hand. And then he just kind of peeks up and his head is just crispy and fried.
Like a cartoon.
More or less.
His hair is like Goku'd up, but more backwards. And the light just leaves his eyes as he falls back into the snow. His feet kind of kicking up into the air, kicking snow up onto you and your shield as you look over it.
Well,
What language does the Oni speak?
Common and...
not now.
None now, effectively.
No,
But he is a giant as well, so you figure maybe giant?
okay. Yeah, because Oni are also are they considered demons?
Not technically in D&D.
Okay.
They're originally, I believe, they were the ogre wizard in 30. I could be wrong. Never played 30. That's just when I was researching it. They also eat children. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I went down a
Nice.
fucking scary rabbit hole, man. Okay.
It has a really big, cool glaive that is now on the ground in front of me because it's dead, right?
Yes, and technically large is his main size. So the glaive is big enough for a large creature to use.
Dope. I'm gonna pick it up.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh.
Please. Okay.
Natural 18.
Natural 18. You plant your feet in the snow. You bend down to grab it, and as you kind of lift it up, supporting it from the middle as opposed to from the end of the handle, you are able to lift it off the ground, but it is unreasonably heavy.
I'm gonna can I put it in the bag of holding awkwardly?
You kind of realize the best way to do that is to lay it on the ground, open the bag, and just pull it across the snow until the glaive is inside.
Perfect.
You kind of have to maneuver the end around the head of the glaive, but yes, you are able to get it
Nope.
all the way inside. And Oro'Oksan has
All in
been...
the same turn. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
point at the hag. Bet you didn't see that coming. Because I sure didn't.
That's fair. That's fair. That's about.
That's gonna be it for me.
GG's indeed.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna run away.
Instead of staying in the circle and getting temp HP. Got it. You just dip back around the house out of line of sight. The roof is still technically intact, so you are hidden from the hag. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it.
Okay.
I can't believe that happened.
Fight Curl. We cut to you as you find yourself in these caverns, crawling on your hands and knees. You've just come face to face with a small, seemingly rabid or feral kobold, and he is pointing a spear directly at your face. You have a moment to react. What are you doing?
Hello. I'm gonna kind of put my hands up, and then I'm gonna go into my jacket and
What
pull
do?
out a water skin, and inside is some of Gustav's powerful liquor, and I just kind of blow on the top of it.
Roll me
you?
roll me a persuasion check with advantage as you just blow the smell of this noxious booze towards the kobold with advantage.
Okay.
Okay,
better.
beautiful. You see his eyes like cross for a moment as the smell hits him, and he refocuses for a moment. And he puts the spear kind of under one arm and holds out his left hand. You give!
I give him the whole thing.
You give!
Let us out! Let go! For you.
And he swigs it immediately. I'm gonna roll a constitution roll for the kobold.
I just don't.
Why did that not roll in D&D Beyond? What the fuck? Or in Roll20? What the fuck?
I fucking hope it just makes this little guy bad.
I'll take this.
Okay, he drinks it. It is not enough to knock him out. The DC was a 12. It was a pretty easy check. But you see his eyes kind of glaze over, and he's like, okay, Gum show you the way.
Gum friend.
And he turns over, and he's like, dish, and he like stumbles into a wall, and he has to use the spear to kind of hold himself up, but he starts kind of like propping himself up down the tunnel, hunched over as you crawl after him. I will say Violet probably just follows along, but as the kobold is talking and is drinking up ahead, it starts to say some phrases in Draconic, which you would definitely understand, and is basically along the lines of like, not every day Gum have friend, or not every day Gum get drink, and he's just pretty elated with the booze that has been given to him. Father Gustav saves the day without even being there, my dude. Holy fuck.
I've been holding on to that for that one. I'm like, I'm gonna need to bribe someone with this at some point. And of
That's
course it
amazing.
happens when he's right
Legendary.
above me.
That might be my favorite Vite Carl moment. It's been a good session.
I can
for
get
you.
more
You better
before he
adopt
leaves.
Gum and bring him with us.
You crawl after Gum the kobold.
Sixth member.
You gather the strength of the booze likely helped with whatever was making him a little crazy. Something's kind of reining him in a bit. So you continue
I honestly
following
thought it was
Gum.
paint thinner in there.
That's basically what it is. Dusty, you have obviously no idea what's going on down there. You feel Violet kind of pass out of your range of being able to communicate at all, and you just hope that her and Vite Carl are safely making their way. What are you doing, however?
I think Dusty had his plan. He ran back here after casting Silence. He knew the Oni was looking at Xechas.
Mhm.
So he sprints out. He readies himself,
Mhm.
fully using his unnatural speed, sprints out here. I have to keep. There we go. Perfect. Gets to here. Sees the Oni's dead. As he's readying a shot towards where the Oni was, goes, oh, turns back to the hag and is just like, well.
She's like flying away on her stick.
And then as he points at
Pull.
the hag, because she's out of the range of his silence, he's going to say, hunt, as a mark appears on her.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire at the hag.
Go right ahead, my friend. Beautiful. Her AC is just 17, so you just make it.
Perfect. Only 5.
It's
But
5 points of piercing damage. She kind of
3.
sways a little on the... Okay, so 8 points. She sways a little on the broom, but continues... Or on the staff, but continues flying without any further issue. Her attention seems to be more or less locked on you at the moment, as the one who both silenced her and have now shot her.
And as he's loading the second bullet in, he's gonna grab one of the bullets he's had soaking in that fucked up poisons that the other hag gave him and load it up. I don't think it's just gonna be one of the random ones. I don't
Okay.
think he's gonna pick which.
Was one of the
He's
bullets
gonna
you
shoot
said?
that at her. Yeah, because he had him soaking while they were doing all this and these
One of
poisons.
the poop bullets?
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll.
So I don't know what the hell it does, but here we go. 22.
Okay, 22 will hit. Go ahead and roll your normal damage. Man, my rolls are shit. My rolls are
16
shit.
total.
Roll an extra d8, please. Sepsis, exactly. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so 16 plus
dysentery.
6, 22. Your shot goes off and you see it connect a little more cleanly this time under the arm going into the rib cage. She looks towards you and then you see a little bit of the color drain from her face as she feels the shock of something. You're not sure what, but she grits her teeth and she looks at you, and for the first time you hear her speak and she says, "You're going to regret that." Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Because he doubled his movement, he's gonna say, "Adieu." He's just gonna fucking go into the house.
Just damp into the hole. I love it. I love it. Okay. It's Strukasal Ikrogar, also known as Father Gustav. What are you doing? You see the Oni get knocked the fuck down. Like he's out. Down for the count.
A question. The what's it called? Twilight Sanctuary and Spiritual Guardians are gonna move with me, right?
Quick question. Quick question. Does your channel divinity just stay up for a set period of time? Yeah, last until 1 minute or until you're incapacitated. So yeah, you can still do stuff. You have to make your spiritual weapon move on its own, though. Yes, Dustin.
Yeah, that's I can use that as a bonus action.
Yep.
I get 1d6, right?
Yep.
That's what it is. 1d6 plus your level.
I believe it
for
is.
10 HP.
Yeah, it was 10 HP in total that you got.
Oh, it's just a flat 10.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I normally roll it, and that's the amount you get if you stand on it.
Perfect.
like it. I'm cool with that. That works for me. 10's a nice little temp HP.
Yeah.
Okay. Gustav, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, that
On
would
the
make your
fourth level.
spiritual weapon go away.
Would it?
I believe Spirit Guardians is
Spiritual weapons
concentration.
isn't concentration.
Oh, it's not. My mistake. Okay.
It's one of those
You're all
cleric
good.
That's
things that's
5.5
so
they
broken.
changed to
You have
concentration.
3 active things channeled right now. Then yes, you may cast Spirit Guardians.
Clerics are awesome.
This is why clerics were
Go ahead and link
the
Spirit
most
Guardians in the
OP
chat.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
just an
Spirit-
aura around you,
Spirit
right?
Guardians is a wisdom saving throw if they get in it, but it's a 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius circle. What color do you want your Spirit Guardians to be? This is important. How does your magic manifest visually?
It's whenever I cast a spell or I'm holding a concentration, it's like a blue aura emanating from me and the holy symbol.
There's your Spirit Guardians. So there's just this like effervescent glow of galactic fucking energy, twilight magic
player level.
radiating off the cleric. Thank you. And where's the show? There you go. And you see this bluish glow start to emanate from within the gold of his channel divinity. And it appears Father Gustav has brought many, many toys along to this party. Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna spiritual weapon.
I believe it's 30, yes.
So
And it can fly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it follow Zeus at the moment. I'm just gonna put it like here.
Ping one more time. That is 45 feet. So 30 would get you there.
So I'll put
Or
it there.
there. Okay. Oop, there you go. Spiritual weapon moves towards the hag, kind of interposing itself between you and her. And any movement for your turn? Or is that it?
No, I'm just gonna stay here.
Gonna
Let me
sit
check
tight.
one more thing though. Obviously, I'm gonna designate Xehas and Dusty to be safe from the spiritual guardians. They are unaffected by it.
Makes sense. Yeah, I figured. Sounds good. Okay. She, now having been kind of lit off on by the guns, and now seeing you just channeling all of this holy magic, She is not happy. And as the storm begins to take more and more hold, all of your ranged attacks are now at disadvantage as your vision is obscured by ice, snow, and wind. She is going to fly 30 feet this way. She's definitely intelligent enough not to go immediately into the shiny golden holy aura. And she is going to... Sweet. She looks at you. Gustav raises a hand. I need you to stop what you're doing. And she's going to cast Hold Person on you. Oh, I want to link it in the chat, dude. There you go. So I need you to make me a DC 14 wisdom save, please. But she has to move 5 more feet. So she is going to just get into your holy aura. Okay, 14. Damn it! Motherfucker. Okay. She casts her spell. You feel it begin to kind of grip and take hold over you, but grit your teeth through it and you manage to shrug it off. She grits her teeth in just absolute frustration, and she does not seem able to do anything beyond that. She's still just about 5 feet off the ground. She's more or less hovering on her staff at this point, so not actively flying around yet. Oro'Oksan is out of order.
Did you say that she was in the circle?
In your gold circle, yes, ever so slightly.
Then she's gonna be frightened.
Oh, in the channel divinity?
Yep. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant a creature one of these benefits. Either you grant temporary health, or you can end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's frightened. It means you end the effect of her being frightened. Yes. Or like if someone is frightened and they walk into it, you can end that effect.
Oh,
but it doesn't actively frighten people or charm people. It removes that effect. I thought so.
Causing it to be charmed or frightened. Here.
You end one
You
effect.
end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Okay, what effect are you ending on it?
She is... Does she have an effect on her?
Not currently.
Then there's nothing gonna happen to her.
Okay. That's
Is the storm an effect?
Technically, it's just control weather, and that is actively concentration.
Would it broke when she?
I'm
cast
curious
Hold
as to
Person?
what one effect would be. Like, what would dictate one effect being ended? Like, what would, you know what I mean?
Imagine like a buff or like.
That's what I would
Getting rid of
imagine
haste or something.
It has to be the charmed or frightened effect as well.
is what you put on them. You would cause them to be charmed or frightened. But there's no active effect on her other than currently holding concentration. I would say that's not so much an active effect as it is just a thing.
Would that have ended when she cast Hold Person?
Technically, yes. So the storm would actually begin to dissipate as she does that. Thank you, JTB. So there is no further effect from the realm of your spell, but her spell doesn't work, and the storm begins to dissipate. Okay, next up, Xechas, you're up.
Okay, let's see here. I feel the storm lightning, and I'm like, oh, good. And I'm gonna just pop around and use all of my movement to come down here.
Oh, I understand it. Sorry. You end one effect that is causing it to be charmed or frightened. So if she was having something on her...
Okay.
Yes, it's not causing her to become that. It's something that is causing that effect. There we go.
And that's
I was going to say, it is a...
fucking important.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
cleric ability that's meant to help your team, not necessarily detract from the other one. Either way, Xechas,
So if
continue.
I was frightened, you could end that on me.
Exactly. Which is actually situationally useful.
You are frightened. Just not as a...
Not as an effect.
Not as a condition.
not as an
I knew I
effect.
wasn't reading that completely wrong. That was fucking weird, crazy.
Seeing all of your stuff going on, I feel slightly bolstered now. I am going to see this hag, and I'm gonna go to the bread and butter. I'm gonna lightning launch her.
What's the range?
90 feet.
Okay, easily done.
boon. Not at disadvantage anymore?
Not currently.
Sick. What I roll? 20.
There you go. That's gonna hit.
Nice. Oh, max damage. Plus 2, so 11 lightning damage.
Okay. The lightning bolt arcs across, hits her, and again just spreads over the course of the entire body. She grits it off and is still very much beelining towards Father Gustav.
And I'm gonna hit her again.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is another 9. Oh my god.
Okay. Taking a little wear and tear. She's not exactly bloodied yet, but you've hit a few really good hits on her. And she's beginning to act more aggressively about it. She's trying to end things a little quicker. You see her look kind of become more determined as she goes. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that'll be me, and I'll take that sweet 10 temp HP.
Okay, go for it. Vite Carl, you are actively following Gum the kobold through the tunnels. He weaves you through this passage. You can tell that he very much, very likely tunneled these out as he was going. Some kind of thin out and then spread a little further, and you kind of have to get small making your way through, but eventually you do come to a point where the tunnel goes down at a bit of a steep angle, and it is quite tight. You are a little concerned about your ability to comfortably fit. You think you can still fit, but it might hurt a little bit. It might be a little uncomfortable. You see Gum Gum slides right down on his butt, and just right out the other side.
All right. Kids, it's time to go down the slide. Let's have fun with it. And I'm just gonna let the kids go down and guide them in.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna bundle up the child right up against my chest and just kind of.
You try to slowly wiggle your way down, but you feel gravity begin to take effect, and you start sliding right up to where it gets really thin. I need you to make me a acrobatics check to try and just compress and turn and contort as good as possible.
Check.
Literally. Okay. 17 is good. You hold the body as closely as you can to yourself. You kind of squeeze through one part. As you slide, you feel the rocks scraping up against you. You did very well, so very low damage. We're gonna do just a d4. You take 1 point of slashing damage as you just scraped along the rocks in the bit of the tighter sections, but eventually you come out at the bottom and find Violet and the 3 or the 4 other children there waiting for you, all sitting very kind of close and cold. You open up into this large cavernous space, and you see what appears to be the home of Gum Gum the kobold. There is a small kind of pile of bones that have been fashioned in a bit of a makeshift bed with some burlap thrown over it, and that seems to be where he's sleeping. There's a trickle of water that is just kind of dripping down the side of the wall in this very thin little groove that it is carved through the stone over the course of time. That seems to be where he's drinking from, but you do notice it smells a little swampy. May explain the slight craziness and a bit of disease that he seems to carry with him. That will be your turn as you squeeze through that with all the kids. Next
Charming.
up, we have Dusty. You see the hag still very much in this fight, and your thoughts are quickly drawn to Vite Carl and where they might be and how far, whether or not they've managed to make their escape. What are you doing?
Dusty, feeling a little more, now that Theoni's dead, he feels like all this energy surrounding him at this point, I think.
Mhm.
He's just going to call out, is this are we standing our ground here, or are we booking it?
I think we can take her.
Oh, Dusty's going to move up to the door, aim out at the hag. Doing something he hasn't done in a while, but he still has them, as this bullet of gross bluish goopy rot
Mhm.
is loaded into his gun.
It's a
Yes.
plague bullets.
He's gonna shoot her with the plague.
Is this the first time you've shot one of those after all this time?
No, it's the second time
Second
after
time.
I put one in one of the guys. who killed
Yes.
at the camp.
I remember. True. Yeah, you load up your plague shot,
Oh,
for lack of a
boy.
better term. 20 will hit.
Nice.
20.
So first you give her the sepsis, and then you give her the fucking blue rod.
Yes,
Oh
I
my God.
do.
Okay.
It's gonna be 15 piercing.
5, and then I believe it's a con save against blue rot.
Yeah.
She does
Okay.
currently
Okay.
succeed. You see the bullet hit, and she's like, "What do you think you are doing, you beast?
I have a name.
Good, I'll carve it on your gravestone."
You gotta shoot her again.
Go for it as she's talking shit. 14 will
14.
not hit. As you go to shoot, she spins on the flying staff and like catches the bullet with the front of it, and you see a piece of wood break off as she just manages to deflect the bullet out of the way.
And then Dusty with that gives her a smirk, a nod, and then goes back in. Just
Fair.
a friendly game of
There.
peekaboo.
I love that.
With
I
the
love that for you.
Whack a cat.
Cool. Okay. Next up, we have Father Gustav. What you doing? I think you're muted, my friend.
Yes, I was. Main action, prayer of healing level 4 on both Xechas and Dusty.
You doing what?
Prayer of healing level 4.
Yep, that'll do it.
21 health for each of them.
21. Everyone gets 21 points of healing. Oh, little
I do
hammer
got
kitty.
unfortunate news. I think Prayer of Healing is a 10-minute cast.
Oh, you're right. I believe so.
Oh yeah, casting time is 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna change
Unfortunate.
it. Just healing word, and I'm gonna give it to Xeas.
Yeah, I would say right now you can't even see Dusty because he's inside the house anyway. So that works.
You want me to keep the roll I had, or roll again?
Roll again. It's a new spell. Reroll every time.
It's also not D8s.
28. You got 28 back.
You did it at 4th level?
Yes.
Jesus.
At a big.
Jesus. All right. Oh, I hit my garbage.
Needed it. You see me like fucking like lift, swirl around, and then set back on the fucking ground. And I'm completely anew.
Okay. So, is that your turn, Gustav?
Christ on a stick.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna move the weapon towards the hag.
Okay.
Oh,
That
that's
is.
not in range now.
It is in range. Yeah, you can move it up to 30 feet. Don't think you can attack with this turn, right? Because you used your bonus action and actions already.
I don't know. I don't think I can.
I'm gonna say it. I'm pretty sure it takes an action to command it to attack, or is it free?
I think it's a choice. Either you move it, or you attack with it. That's what I think it would be most fair.
I'm just gonna go. I have like 18 different spells in front of me, so it's kind of hard for me to keep track of all of that shit.
As a bonus action on your later turn,
many-
you can move the force up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Okay, so it's movement and attack as part of the whole
Nice.
bonus action, so you can attack with it. You said it moves 20 feet?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, so it would not have made it to her then. It would still be 10 feet away because it moved its full 30. Okay, so it moves towards her as it goes. We'll say it's about there. Perfect. Okay, that ends your turn. And then she is going to go. She's going to continue flying to right about there. She's going to hover up a little bit. And you watch as she begins to cast. And as she drags her hand behind her, she's going to tear out of the very ground a wall of ice in a straight line directly from her. So it is a flat surface made up of 10 10-foot square panels. So she is conjuring a giant. I don't even know if I have that. So we're just gonna take this pen, and I'm gonna go. Where's my pen? Let me draw. Okay, undo. So we're gonna go from there. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. She wouldn't have gone that far. Who's drawing on the map? Who's doing the squares on the map? Please don't. I can't. God damn it. Please do not draw on the map unless you are doing an actual spell effect. God, the drawing system in Roll20 is ass. It's so bad. Okay, so 10, 20. She's going to make it go. There we go. And it's just going to completely cut through the entire space. So, if it cuts through a creature space when she summons it, the creature is pushed to one side and must make a dex save. So I need each of you to make me a dex save, please. Father Gustav, I don't think your armor puts you at disadvantage, but it might. I don't think it would, though.
Dex save doesn't put me at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're good. It just limits your dex on how much AC you can get. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, Xechas, you succeed. Gustav, you do not. Gustav, you take 30 points of damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your Spirit Guardians. And Xechas, you would take 15 damage immediately as the wall just... I'm gonna say
get pushed to a side as well.
You're both getting pushed to this side, and you realize very quickly that not only did that wall hit you extremely hard, it also blocked the entrance to the house. It is about 2 feet thick and completely cut off that entire side of the house. Dusty, all you see is a wall of ice just disappear or go up and kind of block your entire vision of the door. That is...
Nice con save.
You do have Warcaster. That's very lucky. You maintain your concentration on the Warcaster. She's going to use a little bit more of her movement to fly back out of the range and up. So we're going to say about 15 feet up in the air. Don't really have a way to depict how high she is, but we're going to use a little cloud just so we know she's flying. Carl, you have the kids. You feel somewhere that is maybe not safe per se yet, but you have at least got them out of the main area of the lair. You've definitely passed into some kind of more like, not quite underdark, but like somewhere in between the two. You are very deeply subterranean. What are you doing in this moment?
I would look around and... out of here. Gum, please. Outside, sky.
Oh, Gum no see sky in many, many moons. Gum no go outside. Outside scary.
True. Very terrifying. Oh my god.
That way go more down. That way go straight.
And he points to 2 different caverns. One you see kind of descending more downwards at about a 30-degree incline, and then the other one kind of weaves straight and out of your vision, but no longer to the west, more of a northern kind of route by your internals as best you can gather.
I look back at the direction that we came, and I look at Violet. Go tell them where we are.
Violet does understand common, I believe. Correct, Dusty? Okay, roll. She received specific orders from Dusty, but she also recognizes you as kind of, the parent that she never asked for, in a manner of speaking.
I'm the stepdad.
I want you to roll me a persuasion check with advantage, because she knows and trusts you.
And got ourselves ooh dear. No. Oh, Jet.
She sits herself down and holds position. She's watching the kids. That's what she was told to do. She was told to go with you, and you were going with her, and your job was to protect the children. She also doesn't necessarily know the complete way back. You guys were going through here for quite some time. Do you speak Draconic?
No.
I don't believe she's got the hang of talking in common completely yet, Dusty. Correct me if I'm wrong. So she spits out, I will say 2 words.
Violet, stay.
First of all, cool. Second of all, damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna look up towards where we came, and that'll be me.
Okay. I love that. Dusty, what are you doing? You see this massive wall of ice just completely cut off your view of everything on that side of the house.
When the tokens got deleted, they got removed off initiative. Gustav was a 17, Hag was 5.
Yeah, I think Zeus was first, then...
Yeah, I remember him exactly. It was a 17 for you and then 5 for the Hag.
Turn. Turn. 17 for him and a 5 for the Hag. Thank you, boys. So who was up at that point then? Gustav?
It would still be me, I think.
Okay, it is still you. Perfect. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Dusty's gonna walk over this way, standing a little back because he's not sure what the hell this is, and standing next to shattering material is not his wish.
Fair.
So he's gonna step there and then I guess just fire at the wall because he doesn't. What else to do trying to get through it so they can break?
Yeah, you're
Get away.
trapped inside this house right now, quite literally. You can see a few holes in the walls on either side of you that you can kind of look out, but anywhere looking to the south there is just obscured by wall. So that's your turn.
Yeah, I think he's shooting it.
Shoot the wall? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an attack. AC is 12. 27 will fucking hit. 7
piercing.
You shoot, you see your musket ball fly into the wall, and you see cracks form, and it embeds itself about, I would say, probably 4 inches into the ice, carving out this very cylindrical passage. You did see it taking damage. You definitely get the sense that continued damage, specifically on like a focused point, will very likely make the wall crack.
All right, then he's just gonna shoot the same spot again.
Okay. We're getting a lot of the same rolls. 5, 5, 27, 27. 5 more damage.
Well, no, because that's not my hunter's mark thing.
Yeah, no hunter's mark on that. Again, you fire, same place. The ball, your musket ball going into the wall about half a foot above where you shot previously, continuing to extend the cracks. You see them kind of spider web out through the entire wall of ice, but it does not break just yet.
But that is what I got.
Okay,
for now.
beautiful. Next up, we are going to Father Gustav. The wall hurt. That was a substantial amount of magic. You do, from where you're standing, see as 2 gunshots ring out from in the house. You see the spider webbing beginning to make its way through the wall, but not breaking through just yet.
Would Sacred Flame also damage the wall if I upcast it?
The sacred flame does fire damage, correct? If I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Or radiant. Okay.
It does radiant.
I was going to say
you
it
can
does
cast
radiant.
a cantrip, can you?
Hmm?
And
No,
yeah,
you,
it's a
you can't upcast a cantrip. You gather, while radiant energy would likely have a normal effect on the wall of ice, something with actual fire would probably do a lot.
Oh no, hold on.
Mhm.
I'll use Green Flame Blade instead.
Okay. Easily done.
But it says the spell damage increases when you reach certain levels. At 5th level, is melee attack.
No
deals an extra
concentration or
1d8.
anything like that on it, so easily done. You have a lot of shit.
I
have a
know.
lot of
I
shit.
came
I
prepared.
love clerics.
Yeah, you cast your green flame blade, and I assume you're going to attack the wall.
Yes.
Okay. As your, I guess, mace that you use erupts into a flame. It's not necessarily a blade, but green flame mace. As you feel the burning in your hand, slight heat radiating off of it, go ahead and swing your attack at the wall.
That's gonna be then my normal attack.
Mhm.
Flame Blade. just extra.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good. An 8 to hit.
Okay. Technically, the fire leaps to your next target and not the first one you hit, if I'm reading that correctly. Weapons, attacks, normal effects, and then green flame leads to a different creature. But I will say the wall is a 10-foot by 10-foot piece in each section, so I will allow it. Go ahead and roll your fire damage against the wall as well, as you hit it and the fire just spreads up the ice. Okay, with the fire damage on there, as you hit the wall, the fire spreads through it, and you see the ice rumble to the ground, leaving this kind of cloud of mist and frigid, freezing cold air that you can feel just emanating from the space. Anything else you want to do?
We are not in dim light or darkness, are we?
No, not currently.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to move the mace towards the base.
Okay. Easily done. Zehas, did you miss a turn?
I think we skipped me.
I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah. When the initiative order got all fucked up, everything gets really crazy. I need to stress the importance of never drawing on the map unless you're the DM or the one casting the spell.
Yeah, I won't do that again, sorry.
Okay, so I will let you take your turn before the hag takes her next one.
So,
I mean,
After
there's no
Gustav.
oversight.
the spiritual weapon will move towards the hag, and I'm going to attack her with it.
Okay, go ahead. That you can do. Easily 10 feet. 27 will fucking hit, my guy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus. Go ahead and roll your damage on your spiritual weapon.
13.
13 points of force. She's not looking too happy. She's starting to look a little bloodied at this point. She's still got a lot of fight in her, and that was some pretty powerful magic.
Yeah, that's going to be it for me. Can I quickly go to the toilet?
Yeah, do you think? Okay, Zehas, go ahead.
Okay, let's see here. I did want to get in this radius here, so I'm gonna move just kind of down here.
Yep.
Stepping in between all the dead things.
Yes, easily done.
And I think if it ain't... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I saw the effectiveness of his fire against the wall, and I'm gonna try hitting her with a firebolt. Just to see if that does anything extra.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
20.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Roll the fucking damage. 12 fire damage.
12 points of fire. You see the fire hit her and just spark off. She takes the damage from it, but nothing extra. You gather she's more likely resistant to being cold than she is susceptible to being burned.
Yep. Neat.
Okay, so that would be your action. Any movement or bonus action?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am and get that sweet temp HP.
Okay, very fair, very fair. All right, so she is going to... All right. 64.
I know what that means.
Okay, she will have to move a little bit. She's going to advance, and as she's kind of leaning on her broom, she's going to once again wave her hand, kind of brushing up the snow beneath her with this invisible gust of wind, and cast Cone of Gold. She can do these 3 per day. Okay. Cone of Gold. So I need a 14, I believe, dex save it is. Constitution. So I need a 14 con save from both you and Kieran at this time. Yeah, she cannot get Dusty in the house with that, fortunately. Okay, Zehas with the con save. Very good. Kieran, when you come back, I need a con save from you too. She cast Cone of Cold.
I can't save, okay?
Yes, sir. My damage. Why at advantage?
because I have advantage on con saving throws to make me maintain concentration.
Okay, so that's not for concentration. This is just the straight roll. So we're taking the 11 off the front. So you fail, which means you are taking 31 points of cold damage, and I need another con save to maintain concentration. Xechas, you take half. Rounded up, we do 16 points of cold damage. As you think to yourself, maybe we can win this, you see her begin unleashing everything she has in her arsenal towards you. Massive walls of ice, these cones of cold that are very quickly sapping your health. Nice. Nat 20 to maintain concentration. Very good. Spirit Guardians remains. And then the hag is going to... he has 50 feet. Their broom. Yeah, it's 50 feet for 400 pounds or 300 pounds or less, and then up to 400 pounds. It's less movement. So he can go... She's going to fly her 25 feet this way. And Dusty... Oh, he's not here, so I will tell him what he sees after. That will be her turn. Next up we have... we'll just start the order right at the top again. Xechas, you're up. Dusty,
Okay,
you would
can
see
I
the
still-
hag kind of come into your realm of vision through like the few holes and gaps in the planks you see over there. You see the cone of cold get cast, or at least hear it, and then she kind of pulls into your range of vision. It's looking a little dicey. Xechas, what are you doing?
Can I still see her from where I'm at?
Nah.
She high up enough?
Yeah, I guess she would be visible over the wall of ice, technically. Yeah, I would say she's still visible to you.
Okay. I'm gonna get a bit of a cleaner view. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay.
And I assume I can get a better angle.
Yep.
And I'm going to put the shield on my back and pull my musket up.
Okay. So half
And I'm gonna
movement to
start
get there,
blasting.
half movement to pull out the musket. You would have to drop the shield. You wouldn't be able to
fine.
resheath it because you already used movement to get here. But you drop the shield, pull the gun from the bag of holding, pull the musket against your shoulder, and begin aiming. Go ahead, take your shot.
Bang!
13 is not going to do it.
Yes.
You see the shot go. You hear the crack of the musket kind of echo through the clearing. You smell the sulfurous smell of gunpowder burning, and then you watch as she floats there on her broom, completely unfazed.
Cusses. And then I'm gonna also just drop and bzzzt, lightning launch.
Yeah, you can do that. Wait, hold up. Do you have the gunner feat?
Oh, no. Can I?
So,
if I shoot a gun, can I only
unfortunately-
take one attack?
Yes,
for my
because
action?
it has the reload property, you do not get multi-attack. You get the shot, and then the reload is part of that action.
Must spend one attack to reload.
Yes.
Oh, what if I'm not reloading it?
If you want to drop the gun and use your lightning, it is a two-handed weapon. So if you want to drop that too and use it, you're beginning
Okay,
to
nah.
just kind of stretch the realm a little bit here.
Okay.
Okay. Are you going to drop it and use your lightning launcher?
No.
Okay. So we will consider it reloaded for your next turn. No sweat. Vite Carl, you are up.
But Carl's gonna go ahead and, after staring at the hole for what feels like 6 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way up towards where we came from. And when I get to the hole, I just look back at Violet and just look after them.
You're leaving?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get back up the hole.
I am going to say you feel the firm grasp of a dragon clamping onto your keister as a reaction as you try to move from her space. If she ain't leaving, she ain't letting you leave either. She's going to try to grapple you and hold you in spot. As she's doing it, you hear her through her teeth. She's like, "We have a job to do." She gets her first full sentence. Actually, it would probably be job to do. Are you going to contest the grapple? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Dusty, do you have a violet sheet handy?
Yep.
Since she's
Yeah.
out of your realm of control and this is something important, I would say I'm going to have you roll the grapple check. So athletics for you. and then athletics or acrobatics to escape. 22 from Violet. Okay,
19.
so as you're trying to climb back up, it is steep. You think you might be able to do it, but you feel a light grasping at the back of your coat, tugging you down. Job to do. She's pulling.
I would continue to just push a little bit, but I'll do that.
She's like,
after.
"Oh, Job to do, you can't go anywhere." Yeah, that I feel like that would be suitable for her to do at this time. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, that'll be me.
Okay, Dusty.
All right. With the wall having crumbled in front of the door, at least part of it, having a hole where the door is now, he feels better. You said I could see her through like the cracks.
You can see her to the east through these small gaps in the wall. You couldn't fit your rifle through them per se, but you could maybe shoot through them at disadvantage if you tried.
Okay.
But you do see a space in the wall kind of blocked, not blocked per se, but like this kind of misty cold still hanging in the air, and it is frigid even from the distance you're at.
Can I Rainbow Six Siege my way against this wall and break out a bigger portion?
Wait, what is Rainbow Six your way out of the wall?
So in Rainbow Six Siege, you can like hit the wall and open up.
I would say it is an
action
action to try to break through the wall. You can either shoot at disadvantage or spend the action breaking the wall to get your rifle through it.
I'll just disadvantage it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks. Does not hit,
18.
even with the
Attack 18.
18 definitely does hit on the second shot.
5 plus. God, damage rolls are rough today.
I mean, the 5
Yeah.
and then the 6 ain't so bad. Shit. She takes the hit. You see a little bit of blood now beginning to stain her clothes. She's definitely reached the point of being bloodied. She looks at you. She says,
If the last thing I do is rend your flesh from your bones, I will die a happy woman.
And then Dusty's gonna use the rest of his movement to go specifically in this close corner here.
okay, you don't go through the wall or anything? All right. That is
No.
your turn. Father Gustav, you're up. You hear the gunshot and then the threat coming from the hag on the other side. You can't quite see her from where you are.
I'm gonna use Healing Word on myself
Okay.
and use the last level 4 slot.
Yeah, don't blame you a bit.
It's starting to look a little dicey, guys.
So I got 21 HP back.
Is that your last 4th level slot?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Kieran, does your aura affect yourself?
Yeah, but I went through my temp HP. It doesn't. It's only once you get it.
No, it's at the end of every turn. I'm
At
pretty
the end of
sure.
every turn, you can re-up it. It just
Oh.
doesn't stack.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll get my 10 HP. My
Yep.
10
So you have
temp
10
as well.
temp HP plus your healing. You're looking pretty good. You still have your action and your movement left. What do you want to do?
As an action. That I think I'm gonna be able to. 15.
No, she's about 25 feet up now, too. She's flown a bit of a distance from you.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me then.
Okay, no action or anything? All right.
No, I used an action. I used my Healing Word.
Healing Word's a bonus action.
Tis.
It's a spell,
Then
so
I'm going-
you could do a cantrip or you could do a ranged or melee attack, but that's it.
Should I?
You should.
I can't use a spell now, right?
You can use a cantrip only, because you already cast 1 leveled spell this turn. And at 4th level.
I'm just gonna put my mace into green flame blade and keep it at that.
Okay, sounds good. Next up, the hag is going to take her turn. There. Sweet. She is going to cast another cone of cold. So, Father Gustav and Xechas, you both need to make the save straight up. Dusty, while this house is standing, it is still mostly collapsed. So I'm going to have you roll me a con save, but at advantage. You
So
just
con
watch.
save or deck save?
Con save, my bad. So con save of 16. Or 14, I believe it is for her, actually. Yes, 14. So Dusty makes it. Gustav also makes it with a 17. So the damage, 36 points of cold damage. So everyone who succeeds takes 13 points of cold. And Xechas, you take 36 points of cold energy as you feel another cone of cold just engulf your entire group.
Oh, that's 18 halves, by the way.
I was going to say it's 18.
Oh yeah, my
You
bad.
said
Half of
13.
36
Yeah,
is
My
18.
bad. It's late. My math's starting to go.
Yeah. Ow. I'm fine, but ow. Goddamn.
And you just hear from her.
I can do this all goddamn day.
That will be. She's going to use some more of her movement to go another 20 feet behind the house over to there as she kind of begins looping around and flying higher. So she's about 40 feet up now and behind the house. Xechas, you're up. What are you doing?
Ugh, so can I. And I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay, fair enough. That's your last spell slot, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You heal for 9
That's
points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus actions or movement. Oh yeah, I also need a con save from Gustav to maintain concentration on your thing. You did succeed, right? So you took half at 18, so you just need to beat a 10 on your con save. Okay. You fail. Your spirit guardians vanish entirely. I will take that aura off you now.
No, that's it. Where is she? She's over there. I'm gonna move like down here.
Okay.
That'll be it for me. Take my 10 temp HP and continue surviving.
Okay. Like Carl, you do, as you're trying to pull your way up here, feel the grasp at your back slip out as just a little bit of the fur tears away from your jacket. You do have the opportunity to leave if you want to. I'm not just going to hold you there against your will. You do feel her trying to pull you back a little bit, but she's now unable to do so.
Vicarl would probably get to just the top of the slide before.
Roll me an acrobatics
Sort of
check, first of all, to climb the slide,
Yeah.
too.
Fair.
The bright
And
side,
boop,
the
boop.
tightness of the passage actually helps. So we'll say at advantage for this. Doesn't matter. You're
Okay.
easily able to just find holds and pull your way up ever so uncomfortably, but you notice there's just like a slime or moss that was growing here, and it just begins coating the front of your body as you're
Oh God, I'm covered in gum gum.
Covered in gum-gums, gum.
Oh, am I pregnant? Vicarl
so
would get to
sorry.
the top of
I'm
this
so sorry.
of the gum gum cum slide, and as soon as he gets to the very top, he would stop and look back,
Oh my god.
just kind of. She's right. And I'm just gonna sit at the top and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen for any amount of sounds like
Kurt
the boys are
Cobain,
coming,
Jovi.
anybody, so that I can kind of, we're over this way, follow my voice, kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna stay where I am now and just listen.
Okay. You roll me a perception check, I'll say, because like you're pretty far down the cave at this point, so the odds of hearing much are pretty slim, but you never know. You don't really hear anything. There's almost a nagging silence that is almost bugging you, kind of compelling you to want to go investigate further, but you're not able to make out anything beyond that. There's just silence behind you, which I guess you gain some comfort from, knowing you're not being pursued currently. Take that for what it is. You still have a little bit of movement if you want to continue up. What do you do?
I'm just gonna stay kind of in the. No, I'm getting out of the come. And I'm just gonna sit outside the hole and just sit there, and I'm just gonna start counting. Just 1, 2, 3, and that'll be me.
Okay. Right. Dusty, you're up. You feel that cold biting through you, getting through even your warmest jacket, but you're able to shrug most of it off. What are you doing?
It might be time to reconsider our options at this point. I think if he doesn't hear any response, just
You guys can respond to that as a reaction if you want to.
We just do what you think is best. I'll join you.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
he's got roll an insight check on these motherfuckers.
Go ahead. What are you trying to discern exactly?
He wants to hear if they're planning on staying regardless. I
Okay,
guess.
Roll me an insight check. You're not sure. They say lead the way. Do with that what you will. If it had been above a 10, I would have had them roll, but...
He's gonna move up to the hole, not go down it yet. So that's 10 feet. Can I still see her enough to shoot with disadvantage?
I'll say roll me a free perception check. Yeah. 10 was the minimum. You're able to see just little glimpses of her through the spaces in the woods and the small bits of like debris and shit that have fallen through.
He'll take both the shots with disadvantage.
Go ahead.
14 and a 12.
Neither of which hit. You fire both shots off. You see the first one kind of tear into the side of the old decrepit building, and the other kind of passes through one of the holes but doesn't make contact with anything on the other side. You just grit your teeth, continue your reload, and anything else you want to do?
Yeah, as he fires after they hear the gunshots, he'll say, "Time to channel our inner mole, I guess." And he's gonna use the other 20 feet to go into the tunnel.
Okay. Kieran, you're up. You have no visual on her currently. The wall is like right in front of you. You'd have to move back a little bit to see, but
there was a gap in the wall now, right?
Just this kind of lingering misty cloud that kind of stays in that space with this aura of cold kind of radiating off of it.
How much movement will that? So I would be able to make it to the hole.
Oh yeah, you could probably get there.
Okay.
Especially if you use your dash action, you could run all the way there, and then some.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna. Is Dusty already in the hole?
Oh yeah, he's started
I'm
going
down
down the
a ways.
cavern. You just see a little bit of the hood and the two black ears sticking out of it.
Then, well, if I can hit... I don't have visual on him anyways. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word level 3 on both Zeas and me then.
Okay.
And then I'll move to the hole.
All right.
Oh, I get my
Easily
10
done.
temp.
Go ahead and roll. There you go.
20
Xechasmeno,
HP.
you get 20 points of healing. And Father Gustav, as you pass through the wall, this space where this lingering aura of cold still remains, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, you succeed. Oof. So you only take half of this, rounded up, would be 11. So you take 11 points of cold damage as you step through the frigid air where this wall once existed, and you carry on into the house. Do you go into the cavern, leaving Xechas out there completely?
Oh, I'm gonna wait for him here.
Okay. All right. Next up, the hag is going to go. She does not have as much of her goodie. Actually, yeah, so use 3 of those. She can't do those anymore. Okay. She is going to fly over the house. And just only one target left out here. She doesn't have a cone of cold anymore, but she is going to Ray of Frost towards you, just at first level. So 1d8 cold damage after a hit. I need to roll an attack against 24 to hit.
Yeah, good fucking hits.
Okay, you take 6 points of cold damage as the beam of cold energy comes and strikes you directly in the chest.
Cool. My speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Leave so.
Ow.
Yes, your speed is reduced by 10 feet. Okay, that will be her turn. At the start of the round, I want all of you to roll me a perception check, please.
I'm legally blind. I cannot see.
I'll say at advantage for you because you're outside to hear this. Okay, you all make it out. On the wind, carrying from the south, somewhere towards the fangs of Voros, the large mountain range that descends southward from the volcano, you hear, carrying on the frigid wind, the heinous, evil cackle of at least 2 more hags flying towards you. Some range off, but it seems she was not completely alone in this fight. What are you doing?
Okay. My shield is on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It would cost me extra movement to pick it up. That's okay. It's just a shield. I can always get another one.
Yeah. Those ones are easy.
Yeah. It has my infusion on it. That's okay. So I have 25 feet of speed. Then I can dash. Where can I get? There's 25. And get right. Okay, cool.
Did you have 25 feet?
Oh, is that combined? Oh, yeah, so I have 50 feet total. Yeah.
Yeah. You lose 10 feet of movement total from your overall movement, so even your dash is reduced. So 50 gets you there.
Cool. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. As you step through the frigid air that remains where this wall once stood, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You step through the wall and you feel the bite of cold as you do so, and you take 22 points of ice damage. Or of cold damage as you step through. Xechas and Dusty and Father Gustav. Dusty maybe not so much, but Father Gustav, you definitely see Xechas step through the wall, kind of bracing himself from the cold as best he can, but failing to shake off the worst of it. That combined with the cackle on the wind, you are starting to have your concerns. Fight Carl.
It'll be me. I'll take my 10 HP. 10
Yep.
HP, and that's it.
Go for it. Fight Carl, what are you doing?
6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
8.
Okay. Been more of your
6,
turn.
7.
Oh no. I hate it. I hate it, Dusty.
Myself.
You're up. As Carl just sits there, kind of rocking nervously back and forth, counting with each passing second. What are you doing?
Okay, so waiting for Xechas to get down into the hole. He's gonna be like, all right, you two go on ahead. I want to see if I can't block our way or block their way. And I'm gonna ready an action for when they get past me to fire my musket in hopes that this fucking tunnel comes down with the sound.
Holding your action.
Because I don't have anything else.
Surprised with all the gunpowder you guys have, no one's made a bomb yet. All right, you ready your musket, hold your action. Father Gustav, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn towards Dusty and say, don't be stupid, get in the tunnel. I have an idea. And then I'm gonna cast... Can't cast. I'm gonna prepare an action Moonbeam. 3rd level to put over the entrance of the tunnel.
Okay. Easily done. That's a 5-foot radius or 10-foot radius?
Moonbeam is 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Yup. Out there, covering the entire entrance, you said?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. You do know that moonbeam damages your friends as well when they pass through it, correct?
That's why I'm holding it and waiting for the
So
others
hold-
to go through the fucking hole.
Holding the cast. So you now have 2 people who have said, go through, I'm going to solve this problem. Alrighty. Next up is the hag. She's going to look down at the house below her. And she's just going to ray of frost straight through the roof, trying to break a hole directly through it. It'll be a 20 to hit the roof. Okay. So you all watch as from above you, you see this massive patch of ice beginning to form on the inside of the ceiling as she's just channeling cold into it, trying to break through the ceiling. That's all she is able to do on this turn. At the start of the round, you all hear the cackling starting to get closer. Xechas, what are you doing?
Don't have to tell me twice, and I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Same, right? By the way. All right, so you're running down the hole. Easily done. Your dash action gets you there, no problem. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action or anything?
No, I'm at movement
beelining?
and
Okay.
action to
Sounds good.
get as far down there as I can.
Right, Carl. Still counting?
Yep.
Okay.
12, 13.
Roll me a
14.
roll me a wisdom saving throw against yourself.
Put up. Oh. And boop. Oh. That's a 9.
Okay. As you sit there counting, you begin to wonder, you begin to fixate and kind of obsess. Like, why aren't they back yet? Why aren't they here? We've been waiting all this time. I thought they were covering our escape and then running. And you kind of have to sit there rocking with it. And I'm going to say you have the frightened condition currently.
Okay. Yep. I would stop at 16 and then I would just look back where we were coming from and that'll be me.
Yeah, you're not run. Obviously, there's no like object of your fear. You just feel that kind of go over you, and you think maybe like instead of running from something, if you heard maybe Dusty struggling to fight or something, you think you would break and run off in a second at that point with that save. That being said, Dusty, you're up.
All right. With his feline agility feeling better again, he's gonna. Is there a hole in the ceiling currently, or is it
Not yet.
starting to break?
Not yet. She's like casting, and you can see the ice crystals beginning to form. She's basically like freezing it to the point it becomes so brittle she can fly right the fuck through it.
Okay. Xechas has already passed me, so with my feline agility, I'm gonna grab onto Gustav. Take the dash action, so I have 120 feet, but with half movement for dragging someone 60 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drag him in so he can cast his moonbeam while we're all down.
Fair. As you run past Gustav, the conditions for your spell being cast are met. You're all pulled from the entrance. You cast your spell, and you all see this radiant light come down from the sky above, illuminating just this dim moonlight glow here in this tunnel as you begin making your escape. Dusty, you're just dragging this plate armor fucking covered cleric behind you as you go. Gustav, how do you respond to that? You do cast your spell, and you're about 30, I think you said 60 feet down the hole?
Yeah.
With the dragging? Okay, you guys are in the entrance of the cavern at this point, then. I'll give you a visual. We don't need to be using the map. Give you a visual. So you guys would have got to about where Violet would be on this map. Right where Xechas is.
When Dusty grabs onto me, I'll be yelling, "Careful, careful, not my alcohol. I need it to be intact."
Fair. Okay. That's your turn? You do have your movement still, technically. You got dragged here down the hole. You could also continue moving and like drag Dusty along if you really wanted to. Ooh, heart.
Yeah, which way do we need to go? To the right? I think
right.
we need
The spike pit is up here. You wouldn't know that, but Dusty would very much kind of be leading the way. Straight through.
Yeah, I'll use my my action and my movement as well then.
Okay.
Drag each other along.
All right. You guys begin making your way down through the tunnel. Next up is the hag. You hear from above the sound of shattering glass as the roof collapses, or shattering ice as the roof is collapsed in under her weight. You hear the wicked cackle following you behind. She's like, I'm coming for you. And you hear the as she flies into the moonbeam. What save is that for moonbeam?
On 16.
16. Oh, shit. She makes it. So half damage?
Let me see. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d10 radiant.
Okay. So
Oh,
does it say half on a success? Or is it 0?
on a failed save. Oh,
She didn't fail.
My bad.
Yeah.
A creature takes half of my damage.
Beauty.
Or you
Okay.
take 1d10.
The roll and we'll half it.
Oh, yeah, that also. Oh, hold on. Oh, because I'm casting it on level 3, it will be 3d10, but it will still be half.
Sure.
So 8 damage.
Okay. There you go. You hear the reaction behind you, but you don't obviously see it from where you are now, but it does seem like she at least took some damage from it as far as you can tell. You don't hear any more cackling from where you are currently from the other hags that you heard flying towards this direction. You gather they still have a bit of a ways to go. But Xechas, you are up. There is at least one hag still on your tail.
Causes. Does it look like the tunnel we came down, the entrance tunnel, is close to collapsing?
It would probably take a pretty substantial explosion to do that. Not only are the walls completely like stone and it's already semi dug out, but they've also been reinforced by freezing over time.
Okay, so I don't think a first level magic missile could do anything.
Roll me an intelligence check just for the sake of it.
Okay.
You don't get the sense that you could do anything substantial enough to really bring down that on someone with your current reserves of magic.
Okay. In that case, time to go. Do I have my full movement back?
Oh yeah.
Dope. We booking it.
Okay. Fight Carl. Still counting, I presume. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Up. And up. Okay, 15.
You do begin to kind of hear the echoes of something happening in the cave. You can't quite make it out, but a very shrill voice kind of cuts through the silence as it echoes through all of these caverns.
At that point, I'm gripping the bracelet on my hand. And I just, my body starts moving before I even think, and I'm heading towards where I came from.
Yeah, you start to hear signs of struggle ahead. The fear you feel gripping you, you feel that you need to make your move, and you begin making your way up. That will be your turn for now, however. Dusty.
All right, Dusty. Dusty's gonna do something that hurts him. It pains him to have to do this, but he's gonna take his gunpowder thing he has that holds his gunpowder and throw it towards that entrance, and then pull out the flintlock pistol.
I will allow it. You do carry a sizable amount of gunpowder in like a small keg in your bag, so I'll allow it. Go ahead and throw that. What did they call that? Fastball special or whatever. Huck your keg of powder, your small powder keg. Roll me a strength check to get that throw, first of all.
Oh boy.
Oh man! You hurled the entire thing down the hallway. It arcs through the air, kind of almost scraping along the top of the roof, and you draw your flintlock and quick fire at it. Go ahead and roll me an attack. Before you roll, I'm gonna call the AC of a flying barrel through the air a 16.
I don't hit.
Okay. You do have a second shot. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it would have to be with the musket because he doesn't have the powder to reload his pistol.
Yeah, you just sheath the pistol, pull out the musket. Go ahead. 18 will hit.
18.
You fire and you hear a thunderous explosion echo through the cavern. Vykarl, you feel the ground shaking under your hands and onto your chest as you're crawling through these tunnels. You hear the sound of falling rock. Dusty, Xechas, and Father Gustav, you watch as the cavern all collapses in on itself, leaving only the smallest gap through which you can see the other side. And I'll say for flavor's sake, as that collapse comes down, you see this gangled hand reach through the space, and then pull itself back out. You see her face appear as she's trying to pull the rocks apart.
Run fast, little kitty. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, with that, his movement goes in the other direction.
Okay, you all bolt, and for the sake of brevity, we'll say you all get down into the spike pit as you hear the hag ferociously trying to clear debris and make her way to you, but eventually the sounds pass into silence and you go down the pit with the spikes and you begin crawling through the tunnels. Eventually, Dusty, you come around a corner, very much similar to how Vykarl met Gum Gum, but you are immediately face to face with the gray-skinned visage of your partner, Vykarl. And that is where we will end the session for today. There we go.
DM, will you allow me to have gone last in our crawl and used the last charge of my wand to shut that tunnel too?
Absolutely, sure. I will 100% allow that. We've passed our 3-hour mark. It's 10 o'clock. I got to work tomorrow, so that felt like a really good point to end off dramatically because we can pick up right there with that conversation when it comes back. Kieran.
Yes, sir.
There are still some things left on the list of things Father Gustav needs to do. How would you feel about joining us next week? Good.
Yay! Let's go. We can do your birthday next week too.
We're gonna double down on the birthday, dude. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be totally
Best
cash
birthday
money.
gift ever.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for playing with us. I am going to say a nice little goodbye, but first I would like to open the floor to the homies below me, starting, of course, with the still technically a birthday boy in our time code, or our area time zone. Go ahead, Kieran, take it away. Say your goodbyes until next week.
First of all, thank you very much for having me join. It was amazing as always. To the viewers, thanks for tuning in. I know I have not been active, but I have some issues going on in my personal life at the moment, so my streams will be whenever I feel up for it.
We love that. Same.
Stay tuned on the Discord. And,
Keep an eye
yeah,
out.
that's it. Hope to see you again next week.
Do a shout out for Kieran here. I haven't set up all the new custom things for people, so yeah, there we go. I have to do that still. Awesome. Everyone go show some love to Kieran. Wish him a big happy birthday. Next, we're going to move over to Ryan and the big purple house on the hill overlooking the homebrew homestead.
Oh, we got a hell of a community over there, don't we? Oh, babies, God only knows. Keep an eye on the Discord. Hopefully on Wednesday we're going to be doing our 700th stream, but you never know. Might be on a Thursday. You never know with me on most things. I'm an enigma.
You are just a force of nature, my friend.
Can you say that word?
Next up, JTB. What do you got for us, homie? Hey, your goodbyes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, much like Kieran, dealing with personal stuff, but I will try to be live more frequently than I have been.
We love to see you go anytime.
It's probably just gonna be Path of Exile. I'm gonna be so real. I really just deep dive Path of Exile again, and the new update comes out end of May, so it's gonna be a lot of Path of Exile.
We love that. Love that.
But yeah, be good people.
We're gonna raid out to Tark. Love it. We're gonna be good people. We're gonna raid out to Tark. Last but not least, Chris, you got any fun animal facts to end us off on today?
No.
Okay.
If you're ever having a hard time cleaning your bathtub, you can clean it out with baking soda and Vinegar.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Vinegar.
Just in case y'all were not aware. Anyway, we're gonna go raid out to Tark. Be sure to show some love over there. I don't think I have any raid stuff yet. Oh, I do. If you're subbed to the channel, feel free and use the raid
Starfish
command
eat
there.
by having their stomachs go bloop out of their bodice
go.
and then eat with the stomach.
Love it.
Okay.
Everyone, remember to be good to each other. If you haven't already, go show each other some love. In the meantime, I have been your DM, David Patrick, and these have all been my wonderful friends. We'll see you next week with Kieran here to conclude the events of the day. We'll see you next time, everybody. Have a good one. Love you.
Bye.